Hey, that's the thingy. I theoretically have twitter.com. I'm actually getting a lot better at remembering to announce if I'm streaming on twitter.com. But, it's... But... I don't like doing it. I don't like having to have this. I'm gonna assume from the you may or may not have forgotten to... say, whoa, I'm live. Hmm? Yes, but there's no underscore on that. Yeah, I changed the thing name, but I don't know if you can actually change the handle. Hi, Kellen, welcome in. I'm just going, unfortunately, to twitter.com to say OW2 records cringe. Just a link. No, I was going to complain about you. I'm just complaining about Overwatch despite you still enjoying the game for some reason. No. But boopity boop 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 boop. There is ways of doing things on this thing. Let me get up my checking everything's okay screen. Yeah. As the stream thing says, Keller starting in a mo. Vibey yapping. Partially because quack yaps never. No. Yeah, but the thing is, my panic mute button is the same for both Discord and OBS because it's more convenient that way. But it also means, yeah. Yeah. Ah. That might make sense, actually, because that means you know if you're muted or not, because the toggle's hit. But you'd need a very specific toggle. Ah. I mean, that doesn't help. Oh. Yay! Never scuff. Never scuff. I suppose I hit... wait, where's the button? That's probably because I wasn't live at the time, so I need to refresh the page to hit the silly button. Right? Yeah. Yes. Not Brave Browser. We love Brave Browser in this house, though. Brave Browser... Sometimes Brave doesn't love you back. Just sat down and watched something. You know, I can go to the Overwatch screen. I'm sure that's fine. Right, I don't need to be on stream starting soon forever. We can go to the P game, which is pond. P stands for pond.
Oh no, it needs my fucking fingerprint. It needs my fingerprint to log in.
I hate biometrics. I'm gonna be honest, they creep me out.
Yeah, I use my fingerprint on things because it's easier than remembering a fucking password.
Fair enough.
Okay, so now it sent me a text, but it gets annoying after a while every time you have to do it.
You need it for affiliate though. At least you do now.
Yep.
So I had to set it up to be an affiliate, which I wanted because I wanted to simply redeems. Like, there's not a world where I can live without them. They're so funny, right?
Yep. Okay, now I go to my thingy with Quack, and I hit
The buttons.
I hit join.
Yep.
And then I close that other browser. Crazy. Am I
Ah,
muted up in the thingy?
no, I think the thing might have kablooied itself. No, it's fine. Okay, cool. Now we hit the start sharing chat button, and chat starts sharing.
Where's the
Well,
start sharing
I
chat
hit the button and it just happens apparently. You
Oh.
apparently don't need to
Hi,
open
Quack Chat. I love you.
Chrome.
I love you, Quack Chat. Are you guys being good? What do you call your chat?
But I just call them chat. They don't have a specific name.
I don't really have a specific name for mine either, but I'm starting on it.
Mm.
People keep calling them goomers. So that might stick soon.
Yeah, I mean, if it's already become what people call it, you're good luck changing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The goofy goomers.
That's another one, goobers.
I mean, I didn't say
I think
goomers,
it's
I said
really-
goomers, but goofers is also a word.
Goofy goomers. I think that's my chat now.
Yep.
You're all goofy goomers, yeah. Goofy, goofy, goofy goober, yeah.
Or however it goes. It's been a while since I watched the
Uh,
SpongeBob movie.
I'm a goofy goober, yeah. You're a goofy goober, yeah. We're all goofy goobers, yeah.
Boop.
Oh, he hit the boop button.
Mm-hmm.
It's your turn to be in charge.
Okay, what if I did this?
Hold on.
My
I can't
genius.
believe you would do this. I can't believe you would do this to me. I have to be responsible. What do you want to play?
Should we continue to silly mystery heroes because it's funny?
Yeah, because we're learning. We're learning about other heroes.
Yeah, I'm learning to play anything that isn't support. To be fair, I've done quite a decent amount of all queue. I feel bad.
I love all too.
I feel bad for my team when I'm locked into tank. It's just like, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh no.
I feel bad for when I'm locked into support.
Okay, but you just play Zenyatta, like me, and then you go beep boop beep boop. And
Oh yeah, but I'm good at Zen. That's different.
yeah, exactly. But insta-lock Zen. Let's go.
Zen mains.
Yep.
There aren't many of them, but we're all fucking good at what we do.
It depends, it's on the day, right? I don't play this game enough to be consistent, so some
I
days
used to play this game enough to be consistent, but that was Overwatch 1.
yeah. Back in my day, Bastion didn't move around, he just stood there. On the
He
cart.
just stood there menacingly.
And then you'd get Orion, who would cover the Bastion, and then you'd get a Mercy to boost the Bastion, and then you would cry.
And then you'd just be done. You'd be done
That's
for
the
day
game,
after that.
you know? They just slap that on the payload, and you cry yourself to sleep.
And then the people who put their turrets on the payload,
Oh yes.
it's over for you.
Man, original Torb was just bad.
Yeah.
He's still probably not great, but you know, I'm glad he's no longer just worst engineer Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, that's true.
I would play more
Oh,
of that
holy
game.
shit. Oh no, my activity feed logged out.
Ah,
I have to remember my password.
passwords aren't real. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. I just said it.
It means my entire like stream thing logged out.
Oh.
Oh wait.
Hi, Kiss.
Oh yeah, cause I logged in. Oops. Hi, Kiss. Yeah, I can't see my stats or my stream information or any of my activity feed right now.
Ah. Do you want to pause Q and fix that?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just have to remember which of the 3 passwords I used.
To be fair, it's good to have multiple passwords, but at the same time, it gets annoying when you mix them up. Really, I should invest in like proper password managery stuff. I mean, I do switch around my passwords a decent bit.
Yeah,
because
but when
it's
you're
important.
trying to remember your password in OBS.
OBS has password.
Yes, because of I'm doing fucking I have to reset my password.
Ah,
We'll send a
good fun.
6-digit verification code to your phone. Oh my god, I hate this.
Well, at least I'm doing well, Kiss. How are you, Kiss? Yeah.
Stop recommending me that streamer. I told you not to.
Ah, yes, algorithms.
Yep.
We love it how, you know, speaking of algorithms, one of the things that just annoys me is on Instagram, you can pause. Ah,
Yeah.
oh god, that was a lag spike. I'm gonna have to
Oops.
close down some tabs.
Oh no. I got sick again. I hope you feel better.
I'm glad you're still doing well at least.
I love shared chat. I
Shared
love
chat's
shared
neat.
chat because now I can talk to your chat when my chat's dead.
Yeah. You know, the only problem.
I want to make friends with your chat.
The only problem is when both chats are
Oh. And then we have to talk to each other.
What a nightmare.
Gross. I don't like you.
Yeah, I don't want to. Why would I want to talk to the person I'm playing games with?
Why would I want to talk to the person I'm duoing with? Could be me.
Okay, well that's great. Ah, go away, scary
really
man.
can truly. Hold on, do we get sarcasm here? We get sarcasm.
We get animal
sometimes.
sarcasm. I mean, I'm British.
Yeah.
We are built off sarcasm.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm built off of. I'm gonna talk to a wall. Me too. That's my favorite activity. The wall is my best friend.
We say yes to walls. Because how else are you supposed to be in a
There's
building?
a really good song from my favorite band that they unreleased called Wall, and it's like one of my favorite songs, and they're like, we're never gonna release this song, and I get really sad about it.
Ah.
Cause it has like a really good lyric. It's like, I thought you would show like a beautiful ghost caught in a saving throw. And that's like such a good lyric.
Oh, because you also do songwriting, don't you?
I do sometimes. I've slowed down now. Now that I've like calmed down and I'm not feeling as much, it's really hard for me to write when I am not feeling something so intensely. Is the problem I have.
Ah, yes. Art block, the universal experience of creatives.
I have been in an art block. Okay, so I can draw emotes, right? I can draw my own emotes. Like, I take the base and I can draw my emote, right? I have been having trouble drawing anything else recently for the past, like, 2 years. And as an artist, that's really not a good thing.
Yeah, it sounds incredibly frustrating.
I'm so frustrated. I just need a hyper fixation that I can draw right now. And I think it's gonna be either Supernatural or it's gonna be Marvel. Because I got back into Marvel after I saw the new Marvel movie. And I loved it.
Oh god, I've been out of Marvel for so long. No.
I was out of it and now I'm back. Why not draw someone pregnant? Because I'm not good at it.
Come on.
All for more reason to practice.
You're right. Hey Quack, you're getting drawn pregnant
Oh,
now.
no.
Congratulations. You brought it on yourself. I was working on drawing us together the other day and was just having a hard time. I might need your reference sheet later.
I don't have a reference sheet. I just have a model.
I might need some screenshots of your model.
That's fine.
Yeah, I was doing it while you were doing a collab the other day. I was like, I had you up and I was trying to draw. I don't know how it's gonna go. It's hard to find a base that I would like for us, because the problem with friend bases is like there's the friend base and then there's the friends that are too close.
Yeah, it's the friends where like that's just the situationship, which is never a fun situation to be in for anyone.
And it's no, it's not. I don't.
Speed run your way out of situationships is my is great personal advice that I will give to anyone.
Speed run your way out of situationship into relationship.
I mean, if possible, but either way, speed run it. Oh, that's not good.
I should check out my significant other. haven't checked on my significant other today, and I went radio silent yesterday because I was
Yeah.
just dead. He knows that though.
Yeah. I was about to say, you, to my knowledge, have been together for at least a decent bit, so probably understands.
I'm usually very truthful, even when I shouldn't be. Is the problem?
Hey, it is
Apparently. Tis like, how do you not be truthful while also trying to spare someone's feelings? I am a walking contradiction.
I mean, there's the whole amount of just like, you know, giving warning shots and like trying to phrase stuff in certain ways. It's difficult, but
I have such a problem with that. It's like
warning shots
I can't be.
is like one of the easier bits you can do.
What is the warning shot?
It's more like you sort of prepare for the fact that you're going to be talking about something bad, like sort of mentioning before getting into it proper, so it's not like you're dropping.
I feel like that's every time I open my mouth, and I still fuck up.
I mean, let's be real, delivering bad news is not fun for anyone involved. So like, if you're telling someone something negative, they should not be coming away with, you know, a good move. It's about minimizing the bad rather than making it a good situation, which sucks for everyone.
But also I don't know if I'm telling someone something negative, you know? Like, this might be negative, but you might find this negative, but I think I find this negative. Because I have such a problem with like trying to, like, my brain makes everything like semi-positives when I'm talking to people, because I'm happy to talk to you, even though I'm an introvert. I think that's such a great thing about streaming is like VTubing is like I am not an introvert when I'm VTubing.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about what face my face is making.
Yeah, because I mean, it's one thing that I found online is like I can yap to randos all the time online, but it's not something I can do in person really unless I'm comfortable, or somehow they set me off. Again, I suppose the third alternative is alcohol, but I don't drink, so
No.
and it's not a healthy way of doing it.
Yeah. I smoke, but that's for anxiety.
Yeah.
Wait, am I allowed to talk? I'll be careful about talking about that. Sorry.
I think it's fine, because I have the rule of if there's a content warning with a bad language warning on, 18 plus, get out of here, kiddos. That's how I do it. It's either PG-13, but technically not PG-13, or full hog.
I just set my stuff. I know I set my stuff. There's a rule in my chat and it says I know Gumi looks cute, but he's an 18 plus streamer.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, have you seen my model?
You're so cute.
I am adorable. I'm small and adorable, but that's.
We're equal amounts of cute today, I think.
Yeah, let's go.
We're cutie patooties.
Yep. We are cute anime boys playing Overwatch.
And if you can't get behind that, get out of here.
Oh, I get sorry, I wasn't paying attention to
The other
the
Genji's getting healed.
because I was just locked in. Actually, what do my abilities do? Charge forward and damage reduction and heal. Okay, for people dealing damage.
What is that?
I assume nothing
That's
much.
great. Oh. That's so funny looking. I like it.
Guess it always has the best, like, so many emotes.
Like, I wish I had the money to subscribe to people.
I think I have talked about this. It's all just gifted. Like, I've got quite a few subs on the guy who I haven't actually subbed to. Just like,
I use my Prime sub, and I try and spread it around, but most of the time it goes to my brother.
Fair enough.
Because I love my brother.
Hey, health and family dynamics, let's go.
My brother and I are best friends, even though we're 6.5 years apart.
Older or younger?
He's older.
Yeah. I'm not sure why I don't know. I mean, I also have an older brother, but essentially 2 years only.
Are you the youngest?
Yeah.
Same. I tell people that, and they go, "That makes so much sense." And I'm like, "What do you mean? What's that supposed to mean?"
because like, what's it? I mean, it's a good sign because they're not thinking you're a middle child.
I mean, do my step siblings count? If my step siblings
depends.
count from my dad's last, yeah, youngest team, are we the youngest duo?
Or maybe trio if the Kiss is involved. Kiss, are you the youngest child as well?
Youngest.
Kiss be rotating, which is an answer, I guess, in a way. Not sure what it means, but it's a cryptic message.
Are they rotating us in their brain?
Was their brain rotating and dead? Brackets, it shouldn't do that. There's coverings.
I love living rent free in people's heads. Yes, sir. Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Not like this. What do you mean, not like this? It's bad that I'd recognize that emote by name.
Is that just one of the default ones then? Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of Twitch's default ones.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've ever used the Twitch default emotes unless, whatchamacallit.
I use my own emotes a lot because I'm really proud of them.
I mean, fair enough, you drove. I would probably use my own emote. I do use my own emotes.
I fucking love your emotes.
And it's
the
just
ducks,
2 ducks.
You have the ducks facing each other.
Yeah. It's so I can surround my message in ducks if I feel like being dramatic.
Did I ever tell you about Ginger Ale Duck?
You
that
might
I used to have.
Yes, you did.
Duck on my screen. Yeah, that it was just holding a ginger ale. Being the youngest, not
It depends on how your parents are.
for the weak.
But also, yes. And your siblings. It's a bit of a mix.
Because, like, when you're the oldest, you get attention, but not when you need it. And then the youngest, you get attention, but when you don't need it. So it's like flip-flopped. Is what I've found in my experience of.
And if you're the middle child, you don't get attention. So, sucks to suck.
Yeah.
And if you're an only child, that can't be good for your social skills.
I'm sorry.
It's probably better for
And
being
then
a middle child.
there's those mom boys. Those boy moms, you know? The ones that are like, my baby boy is the best baby boy in the history of the baby boys.
It sounds like people around. I'm just thinking now. There's a thought forming in my brain. Hi, Piggy. Welcome in. I'm good. How's you?
Okay, apparently changed my Twitch password.
Ah. Thank you. My fans always get attention squad. Right, like, hopefully you're on a break and not watching me during a class because education's important. Quack thumbs up here. I don't have hands.
Oh, okay. I'm a bad influence. Okay, don't do this. Though you'll probably never have the opportunity to do it again. During COVID, it was my senior year. Oh, thanks for following, Piggy. I used to, ditch class in my senior year to go stream. I used
Piggy
to ditch class.
Streams, but at hours I'm asleep.
During COVID, I used to, yeah, because I stream later in the day a lot of the time.
Yeah, I mean, normally, actually, no, this is about when I would stream at the earliest, because I GMT +1 because British summertime, but
yeah,
normally start around 8:30.
I love it. I'm sorry. I used to ditch class to go stream. And then I'd be like, "Oh, sorry, my internet's," or I'd get bored in class. I'd be like, "Sorry, my internet dropped," and go stream. And my best friend would cover for me while he's modding my stream.
It's fine, Piggy. You never need to pop by, but it's always appreciated.
I appreciate the follow. That was really nice of you.
Yeah. I wonder how many people from West know me as the guy in Minecraft. I don't realize I'm a person.
Minecraft, but like I have to build my own place, and I know it's probably really annoying to people that I claimed an area and then didn't build on
Oh no,
it and didn't get back on.
don't worry about the server. Here's the thing: you can take wherever you
Mhm.
want because no one.
I
The
picked a
only
place,
people
but
who play on the server now is me, Ish. Well, it's Ish and I. Yep, that's it. The two people who ever played. So really would appreciate the company.
I, yeah, I can still see the chat, so sometimes I'll check that Discord.
Yeah.
Mm. Next server, you and I should hook up. Or
I'm happy
not
to
hook
base with
up.
people. I knew what you
Yeah,
meant.
you
I
want to
knew what
base?
you meant.
You want to be a duo
Yeah.
next time? We
Because
should be
like,
a duo next time
yeah,
because we do stream at the same time usually too.
yeah. I mean, sounds good with me. What's it called? Because I was basing with West this season because, I mean, initially, before I even got under server, I was essentially West building advice. Just like, you know what, I'll fix that for you. And then the joke was, because you know me and committing to bits, the bit was, you know, I'll just simply become a VTuber in order to get on the server, so I can build that
And
route
then you
for
did.
you. And then I simply did it. Like, it was a joke, but again, commit to the bits.
It was a joke, and that's how I met you.
Yep, it was Minecraft. It's how I met pretty much everyone because that was my first time
That gave
getting
me
out
like
there.
the nicest gift.
It
I
was
was
a
like, that
spyglass.
guy's so cool.
Just Spyglass is just a
Aha!
funny. It's just a funny gift, right?
And then
that's
I had the correct answer, which is going, aha.
yeah, because which life series was that?
I believe it was the one Mumbo was in Mumbo's first one. Who do you normally watch when you watch the live series?
Honestly, it kind of depends who uploads it first. Because I watch a lot of those people.
I normally watch Green.
I mean, entirely fair enough. And
I
also
fucking
kind of
love Green.
depends on the amount of time. Because sometimes I do watch a lot of perspectives, but if I don't have that much time, obviously I'll watch less, right? It's all about
I'm still like, I think it's nice to go back and like watch somebody else's POV for something else, because I'll go for that. I've only really watched, I watched Scott's at one point, but then got distracted because Green uploaded again, and I was like, Green! I was starting to watch Pearl, the season Pearl one.
and also, like, I try not to. When I do watch multiple people, I tend not to watch people who group together. So then it's always a decision between, okay, who in the group
So
do I
then
want
it's
to
not
watch?
repetitive.
Yeah, because, I mean, oh no, Piggy, your reception. No.
That is odd. Daddy will be back soon. That sounds like something Dex's chat would say.
Oh yeah.
Have you met Dex's chatters?
No, but like every time, the last time I popped in, I think it was essentially a podcasting thing. I was going to sleep soon, so I was just looking.
Oh, I was there for
was
that
on.
one.
And it was just
Yeah.
like, you know, you can call me daddy and stuff, and I get it, but don't do it to other people. It's like, what do you mean? And then I look at his redeems, because obviously I missed the go into people's stream, redeem, hydrate, and leave.
Yeah. And then don't look at the rest of the ones.
Sometimes I do, but most of the time, like, often hydrate's really cheap as well. Yeah, Dexter's chat calls him daddy for some reason, and I don't understand.
I don't
actually know what my elf does.
I know why. I know why.
Well, yeah, fine. I intellectually know why, but I don't know why there's if there's a specific start to it, or...
I wasn't there for the start of it, I don't think.
Look, I get how he could get that label, but at the same time...
I love talking about my, sometimes I'll talk, sorry chat. Sometimes I'm gonna talk about my friends.
I mean, we're in similar enough internet social circles that it's
Yeah.
not too hard for people, because
Not too
I know
annoying,
a
'cause it
decent
makes
amount of
sense
people
for us to talk about.
in our general area
Yeah.
of the internet. But obviously there'll be people I don't know, and but to be fair, some people I don't know just because I'm new.
I'm melting, the heat is heating.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, summer is beginning, right?
Somebody get this man a popsicle!
Oh, we got poo shields.
What are your pronouns? now it reminded me of Gojo. The cat, if they're talking about my reactive, it's accurate. Those are Gojo glasses. That's really
How
funny.
hot is Fahrenheit? How hot is 79 Fahrenheit? Because that means nothing to me. Ads are starting in like a minute.
Really hot.
Okay.
It's really hot.
Because you know.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're that way. Thanks for the follow, Kiss. I really appreciate it. Hey, Quack, I like your chatters.
Yeah.
I think they're mine now.
Yeah. You know, that's the point of collabs, right? Is cross-pollination. It's good for everyone, right?
I'm gonna steal your chatters now.
I mean,
thanks.
to be fair, I think I stole them from Wes, so that's just how it goes.
No, I'm everyone. Exactly.
Again, technically no one owns the chatters. The chatters are just individuals who enjoy content, but...
The chatters sometimes own me in their insults.
We can own them back in that way, but like, yeah.
Bro, living near the sun or something? No. It's just hot.
In core!
Something I used to do, when I was younger to annoy the shit out of people, because I had so many European friends at the time, I would just change my phone's, like, temperature to, Celsius, and then would leave it there, so then every time my mom asked me the weather, I would give her in Celsius, and she'd get fucking annoyed, because she'd have to do math. And I can't do that math, so I just changed it.
Back, essentially.
No, I just left it and I'm like, oh, this is what this is, because I didn't have any need for it to be in Fahrenheit at the time. Ads.
Yep, we're technically in Agile if Agile plays. I don't actually know, because my test thing, despite having all the blockers off, is still brave, so I think I might shut it down anyway. And other people have told me that the ads don't actually last for as long as they say they last. So
Yeah.
I don't know how ads actually work. Why are there like 2-in-1 builds? Please tell me that. Okay, they don't affect each other, which is very good. That would have been an issue.
Yeah.
That was a little lag spike as a treat.
I love lag spikes as a treat.
I've actually.
Oh shit. Oh, go ahead. I was like, oh shit, I have to plug in my phone.
Oh yeah, I should probably do the same.
Are we the same person?
We appear to have a lot of similarities.
Okay, do you leave your phone on and forget to plug it in at night, so you're like reading on your phone at night? I am a person who cuddles with my phone at night.
See, I will take my phone with me at night, but I just leave my phone charger plugged into my computer for the sake of actual, like, because I will spend more of my day at my computer than otherwise, while I'm at least at home, because I have 2 chargers at uni, but I only have for 1 at home.
Yeah.
So essentially, I just, while I'm here, I can't charge it at night, because I can't be bothered to move a wire back and forth. So actually, I very much could, but I'm just being lazy.
I have about a 7-foot cable, so
That sounds
it's
helpful.
plugged into where my computer's plugged in, and then it reaches to my bed.
So chat, I'm getting a bit. I'm also getting warm because it do in fact be summer. So if you can hear fan noises, let me know, and I will make it quieter.
I think my chat might be able to hear my fan, but there's nothing I can do about it right now.
Hopefully they're not. What? Hopefully they're still fans of it.
We're not friends anymore.
Terrible puns are part of my MO. I'm sorry, but there is no.
No, I love it. I love it. I was just making the joke that some people would make, which is puns
exactly.
are funny.
It's just like, again,
I hate that. They're funny.
I need a soundboard so I can make a terrible pun. Okay. See you in a second. What's it called? Just make a terrible pun, play a gunshot noise, and disconnect. So it's just like someone took me up back. Because they just could not stand the puns anymore. What was I doing? I was doing something.
No, hold on.
Okay, I'm also trying to think, so... Oh, I was gonna do Fahrenheit Celsius.
I was trying to change my password. Wait, no, I can just check my password. Here. I'm a
Hey.
genius.
Um. Now I shall use the power of scrolling to figure out how warm 79 was.
Okay, it might be this. Hold on.
Oh yeah, that is warm. It was like that the
It
other day
was...
here, which is crazy because hey, I got an endorsement. Let's go. I don't actually
I also got one.
know if they matter, but I think you just click on two random people, so odds
I
on.
think they give you XP now. Or they used to, at least.
Yeah, that's why you always endorse people because it gives you XP. But
There it is! I remembered my password!
hmm.
And by that I meant I went into the password manager.
And you hit the button.
I don't know what you're talking
I mean, it's convenient. That's why we like it. Yeah,
Except for when it's not and you have to do it a million times.
I mean, true. It's typically convenient. Yeah, use appropriate sun cream. You don't want to get skin cancer. Is my depressing comment every time someone talks about the sun and sunburn.
So I'm Greek, so I should have olive skin, right? But I don't. I'm pale as fuck, and because I am pale as fuck, uh,
You get
that
burned. So.
sometimes I burn like hell, but I don't tan. So I burn, and then I get paler, and I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, I mean, I'm half Southeast Asian, but I just look white, which is convenient.
Mm.
But it is it. I mean, good kiss, but I don't know. Use more appropriate. What you call it? Use stronger.
And you were there alone.
What's it called? I do tan actually quite easy, which is, and I don't tend to burn often, which is nice for me.
Mm.
But like still should use sun cream because the most skin
It's
cancer cases
important.
are very much preventable. So you don't want that.
Yeah.
Not fun. No one goes out at the start of the day. It's like, you know what I want to do today? Give shorten my lifespan significantly.
I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I didn't die young, so now I guess I gotta be fucking old.
Yeah, better than the alternative
I
is the
guess
way we put it, right? Getting old is better than the alternative.
I don't know. Are you ready? Sorry,
Ready.
I was fixing my Twitch shit.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Next time, just yell at me. Be like, "Hey, Gumi."
No, it's completely
Gumi.
fine. Don't worry about it. This is
Bias.
this is mostly a yapping show rather than
I love yapping.
rather than
Yapping
us.
with you is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I also enjoy yapping with you. So, and hopefully it's good content. I mean, if we're both enjoying it, it should be good content, right?
Yeah. Hey, we should yap together more.
Yeah, Reaper collab sometime. Let's go.
I was like, we can make it. I was gonna say make it a weekly thing, but like.
Sure, I am currently in exam season, but after exam season.
Yeah, that's why I was. Yeah, after exam season, we'll pick a day or two.
Yeah.
A week or something.
And also, feel free to join in on the Minecraft Mondays because that's an established thing.
Yeah. What time do you do that normally for you?
It is, I think, Blue hops on at like 7. I'm normally for me, and I normally hop on half an hour to an hour afterwards.
7 minus 5 is
Wait, are you
Discord?
-5 or
I think I'm
GMT
I'm
-5?
going by UK.
Yeah, because I'm on summertime at the moment. Is the thing, so I'm GMT +1, so it's an extra.
Hold on, I need to let off something, but I can't talk about it yet.
Okay.
I just need to. Let's go!
You can have your celebration. I'm not going to inquire. Also on stream, so.
Okay, that was it.
Hi, Jormungandr. I'm going to assume it's Jormung. Jorm is probably much easier to say, and what I will be saying for the foreseeable future, unless I don't.
Yorm's from one of my like my old stream partner.
Ooh.
Was
Welcome back,
so
Piggy.
we were a duo. It was like a father-son duo, kind of.
Yeah.
So funny uncle over there.
Mm. Yeah.
So I met my previous stream partner in a Golf with Friends game eons
Oh,
ago.
not golf with friends. That. Mm, I
I
despise
was
that
playing
game.
by myself. You would despise that game? Okay. I know who to invite next Golf with Friends on
However, however,
Saturday.
Putt Party on Discord. That's brilliant. Good one,
Why
Kiss.
you
You
hate
made the
Golf with
joke.
Friends, but you like Putt Party?
Probably because I played golf with friends when I was significantly younger than I played Putt Party.
I think you just need to play Golf with Friends with the right people.
I think I needed to be like have a bit more maturity and emotional regulation. I think it was the actual
Um,
issue, right? Because that sort of game can get real annoying real quick. And
yeah, I think an important part is communicating too. Like, hey, if you're gonna hit my ball a bunch, don't.
of course, yeah, I played that like ages ago, like early teens, I think.
Hmm.
So yeah, I just didn't have the emotional regulation to deal with getting
Yeah.
particularly annoyed at a game, which can be frustrating.
I I never really get angry. I think that's the problem is like I don't get angry. I get incredibly frustrated and can't express that.
Hmm.
So I'll start getting upset.
Hmm. And yes, Piggy, the jiggle physics on the duck, which feels like a weird thing to say, is great.
I
So,
fucking love the jiggle physics on your duck.
yeah, it took me so long to figure out that I had to import the duck as a model and then turn that model
And
into an
then do it that
item
way.
rather than just put the thing in because it just wasn't working and I didn't realize why and I just went with it. It's also like been
Yeah.
upsized, so it works better because previously it was a bit smaller.
Luckily, I don't have to worry about physics with my horns or ears.
I mean, ears might have
Eh,
an amount of physics, but like, it's probably already there.
No
Okay,
time,
have a
yeah.
good sleep. A kiss.
Have a good sleep. Thanks for joining.
Sweet dreams. Oh, Piggy, you animate? That sounds difficult. Just full stop. That's about
I've
it.
always wanted to learn how to animate more than 2 frames. I know how to animate like 2 or 3 frames, and that's about it.
So you can make a like a gif. I don't know if that
Yes,
picked up in the mic, but
I did. That's my Tappies emote. Hold on. Um, I did this one.
oh yeah, it's Bongo Cat.
Yeah, my bongo cat. And my tongue one. My blep. Where's the blep? This one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Piggy, I could have watch your streams because I'm fast asleep. I get a notification on my phone. They're like, "Oh, Piggy's streaming it. Was on live," and then that's happened at like 3, and I was like, "Hmm, well."
Ew.
And I get up at
Thank
like
you.
9.
Yeah, no. I love when people make art. Cause like it's like something that, like for me, it's like, oh, you made this. This is so cool. I want to show it off.
The art takes time as well. Like it's not a quick process.
No, it is not. It is incredibly frustrating. I'm sorry, I'm the American. It's okay. Me too.
Yeah.
I apologize for existing right now.
Get a bed before your mum wakes.
But then again, I apologize for existing normally.
You know you don't apologize for existing for characteristics you can't help, like being American.
I mean, you'd apologize for being British sometimes. It's happened.
No, I apologize for the characteristics coming along with being British, like having to ruin everyone else's fun. Define British tradition, but it's not enjoyable for anyone else but me.
British tradition. Everybody makes fun of my accent, and I screwed over some of the world.
You know, Most of it.
And now it's the point where I'm in the same boat. Everybody makes fun of my accent, and my country has screwed over most of the world.
Yeah. Oh well, we could always be worse, right?
Is this why we're friends? We have so much in common.
To be fair, if you think about it, the existence of the United States is largely British fault as well, so...
Hey, we won.
I mean,
We
yeah.
won the war.
1812, we burnt, well, the Canadians, but the Canadians under us burnt down the White House.
Fall back to objective A.
Yeah, don't mess with Canada. Like, when they get serious, they get serious.
Scared. I every time I'm in a call with one of my Canadian friends right now, I'm apologizing. I'm like, I'm really sorry. I don't believe in my government. I know. I'm sorry. You know I love you. You know I wouldn't do this on purpose. I didn't vote for that.
Me, British, never.
Who are you? I thought you were a duck
That
that turned into a human.
I think the law that I was rolling with is essentially a haunted toy. Which technically makes me a ghost. Or something like that.
Cute. I'm a demon a cat boy, like a cat demon, or like a hellion who got bored with the mischief of hell, I think is my lore right now.
But,
Is
like,
that I got bored with everybody in hell, they became boring, and it no longer fun to mess with. So I came to mess with humans and learn about them. And I found that I really enjoy video games or something like that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my lore.
no, you were on some infernal mission, you just got a bit distracted.
I was here to mess with the humans and then made friends and got distracted. Yeah.
It's just like, oops, I had a mission, but video
I
games.
can't remember what it was.
Hey, we got one, let's go.
No, I fucking love Haunted Toy because I know that like the little cat demon would be so interested with you. I know that like my character in the lore would be so interested with the toy that came to life because that's just his kind of mischief.
Again, I don't know if I count as undead, but if I am, oh no. I guess I'm a ghost. I don't know if it's like possessed or like a spirit or whatever. I haven't really thought that far ahead.
I think possession. Who's messaging me and why?
I don't know, and I don't know. I love answering rhetorical questions.
I
Like-
love answering rhetorical questions too.
That is a beam. That's more beams. Too many beams.
Bro.
But they're not my beams, or friendly beams, and thus they're not. That's too many beams. I can have beams. They can't. They're banned. It's
That joke, right?
hypocrisy.
Hit me.
Kind of.
You sound like the Exploding Kittens show. I love the Exploding Kittens show, but I haven't finished it.
There's a joke
I
for
love
the
Tom Ellis.
card game,
I
Exploding
love.
Kittens.
Okay. Yeah, there's a Netflix show animated for the card game Exploding Kittens. Did you know that Godcat plays Lucifer in a different show? He played Lucifer first and then became Godcat, and it's the same fucking personality. I'm sorry.
He succeeded, I guess.
He became God,
Yeah.
but a cat. This bus is filthy. I'm so sorry.
Distract yourself from the film. Or embrace Nurgle's gift, your choice.
Objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
Owie. What the? There should be a Sombra Symmetra thing there. That's not what Symmetra does. She's not funny flank lady, she's cool lit, but less
I
funny.
can't. The floor is the walls. I
I mean, what
I'm
are
sorry, that's-
flaws except from
for
rotated
bottom
walls?
wall. For bottom walls, they're bottom walls.
Like, what's a ceiling except from a top wall?
Yeah, it's a top wall.
Ah. I think no, I'm not dead. Apparently, that helps.
Damn it. They're
I am now.
bottoms. They're bottom walls. Wait, they're bottom. No, don't call us bottoms. We're not. I swear. I'm not a bottom.
My throne is where
Nobody
I
get that
say
Twitter account to follow me. I swear to God.
There is what's it called? A Twitch account which was I collect bottoms, and they did follow me 2 days ago.
Get him away from me. I don't want it.
Listen, I'll take followers when I can get them, but I feel.
Nobody help me to the bottom. I don't have X, so you're safe. Fantastic.
Yeah. Lucio, you goober.
I only have Discord and Blue Sky. I like Blue Sky. I need to post on my Blue Sky more.
I begrudgingly have
See,
Twitter.
the problem I would like to have everybody to switch over to Blue Sky, but I understand that people outside of America who aren't exactly upset with Musk yet are
Europeans.
still using Twitter.
Europeans, I'm pretty sure, like, we universally hate the guy, basically.
I've hated this guy for as long as
Everyone should hate
I've
the guy.
always hated the guy.
I've hated the guy for
This
quite
guy
a
is
bit.
just gaming Twitter, exactly. But it's also got some really nice VTubers on there. That's actually how I made a lot of my game connections, like Adventures of Cat in Space. I'm so excited for that game to come out.
Is it because it involves cats in space? And adventures.
Yes, but it's all Doctor Who. It's all Doctor Who references. It's all Doctor Who references, and they got one of okay, so one of the voice actors in the game is from Doctor Who, mainly, and I have Doctor Who autism.
I mean,
So I was sitting there so happy with it.
What's it called? Doctor Who, I think, is on the top of my, okay, time to binge this list for when I'm done with stuff, but there's so many things on that list.
I'd love to watch Doctor Who.
The question is, I remember I had a chat a while back who said start at a spot, and then I talked to one of my mates who are really into Doctor Who, and it's like, why then? What? I was so confused.
Okay. So there's a reason. There are reboots, so like, I can't watch the first couple of Doctors because it's in black and white. I can't watch black and white movies, a lot of the time, because of the lighting. So a lot of the time it's flashing because of the lighting in them. So there is a reason why I can't watch all of Doctor Who, but also because the old Doctors are more for like people who are grandparents. And then so there's a lot of things that are like not okay in there anymore.
Because it's old.
But also you don't need the information. Like the information you do need from the old Doctors, they give to you in the older one, in the newer ones. So I started from 11, but then my boyfriend and I went back through and suffered through 9. So 9, 10, and 11. 10 is David Tennant. 11 is Matt Smith, my favorite. And then 12, 13, 14, and right now we're on 15. And 15's a new era. It's a new reboot era. Which is okay. So my boyfriend and I binge watched Doctor Who in the 9th Doctor, and Dex thinks we're wrong for disliking Eccleston, but it felt tedious. But it introduces you to a character that also has a spin-off series named Jack Harkness, and he has a spin-off series called Torchwood, and that's really good.
I do know of Torchwood. I think I've watched like an episode of it for some reason.
Fucking love Torchwood.
I mean, the view of this is more of a yap session and with gameplay in the background rather than anything gameplay related. So
this is how we play video games when we get together. Is just we start yapping.
Yeah, and it's to do well yapping.
No, I think we'll be a good team for Minecraft though, because I love getting resources, and I used to build a lot, but I don't really build as much anymore. Like I can, and I have the ability to, but I enjoy being in the walls. So I think the way we would work is like I would get resources and you would be building or whatever we would be doing at the time together.
I think one of the reasons I've been a bit off the service because I prep everything I build in Minecraft. beforehand in creative and all of that, and I did say I might try streaming it, but like the time I've been doing Minecraft has mostly just been Minecraft Monday, so that's been just doing stuff and figuring out a shenanigan to rope Blue into because it's funny. Because like, Blue, do you want to go on an adventure which involves almost certain death?
Yeah.
So that's been a bit we've run through for the last few Mondays, but
Yeah.
I probably could do a Minecraft, but probably it would be a solo one rather than a thing where I just mess around in creative with stuff. But like outside of that,
I used to be. Oh, go for it. Sorry. We used to play modded, and I was an inchling, and I would do building as an inchling, and it would be fucking tedious. So I would do like these big elaborate builds for like normal sized people, while an inchling, or like a bee.
I've always been like, oh no, piggies in the walls, goddamn walls. That clip is so funny. I love the whole theme of just being in walls.
That used to be my thing. I used to be in everyone's walls. I'd be chewing on their internet cables. That's why sometimes when people are having difficulties, I out of habit go, "It was me." It was me. Sorry.
Ate your cables. My bad. I took the copper wiring from your house.
I chewed on your cables. I'm the cat chewing on your cables.
I mean, what's it called? I think the problem is like squirrels and power grids, isn't it? Where they just accidentally get in, well, they get in there because they're smart little buggers and they just chew on something. Unfortunately for them, it doesn't end well for them, but it also like takes out the entire grid. Because like, good luck.
They're,
you know, having those suckers not getting in. That's what they do. I can't be like lazy. Ah. Oh wait, I really should be teleporting around. I am teleporting around, but not for the reasons I hoped.
oh no.
It's just pig and then what? And then
sorry. did I lag you? I'm sorry.
It's fine. No. Hey.
They're tasty.
What's it called? I have received the Zenyatta blessing, so all is good.
Oh, that's a good blessing. I received a Moira blessing.
Ah, support time. Supports that aren't supports. Blessing.
Well, I enjoy Moira.
I do as well. I just don't have any fancy skins. Switch and like if I'm playing support, I'm probably playing Zen or Mercy or Lucio. So I don't have much time to put into another support.
I played the shit out of Kiriko because she was easy to pick up.
I played her low. I've only played her a little bit, and like I did not find her intuitive to pick up. One of the things I find really unintuitive about a lot of the supports in this game is the primary fire is the heal.
Yeah.
But not for all of them. But like I picked
No, not for
primary
Moira.
fire to attack, which is just weird.
I'm learning cybersecurity in the website that teaches you to make you rob $20,000 from a fake bank.
That's really funny.
Aw.
That's possibly the coolest way to do it.
Yeah, but you can't ever use that knowledge.
I mean, yeah, but it's more like walking you through the exploit and makes you feel like full hacker man, right?
So
Hacker
my
man from the-
parents are always worked in cybersecurity, and my brother did. Like, they were all good at that, and I was the black sheep. I'm the art kid.
Yeah. My other half's in comp sci, and
I'm
finds
so bad.
what's it, cybersecurity to be the most boring thing on the planet. So honestly, making it cool like that must go such a long way.
Yeah. To the point where I don't understand anything that my family says about their jobs or whatever, because my dad did it too. My stepdad, my mom, my dad, all cybersecurity. Me, I don't understand any of it, and I need my dad to help me fix my computer.
Yeah. What's it
Big
called?
had to help
I'm
me
in the
fix that
family
Nobia.
business, so I have that. Which is also quite
I was not.
funny because like a lot of the words like, oh yeah, that sounds familiar. Like I don't find jargon scary, even if I like don't understand the jargon. It's just like, oh yeah, it's completely normal
Yeah,
to
I
me.
understand the jargon. Like, I understand some of it. Like, I know these words are the words I grew up, like, isses, or, like, whatever the fuck.
What's like, I'm
And I'm like-
kind of lucky because I'm into stuff that's all been around me forever.
It's hard. And then I went to the other side of my family, and we're all music over here, and it's great. There's art and music, and it's great.
Yeah.
I'm a stage crew, jewelry making, and computers person. I love jewelry making. There is one techie thing I like doing. I love soldering. I like soldering cables. It's one of my favorite things I've learned to do in the past year is soldering cable, specifically mic cables. I like soldering things. I didn't think I would.
I guess props to you for just randomly trying stuff, right? Like, if it's not obviously harmful to yourself, try stuff.
I don't normally like new things. That was a new thing I liked. I hate change though. I'm really bad about change. So like when I had to change my starting screen to the crystal one, it grew on me. I didn't like the crystal one at first, but I used to have like these pink clouds and it was fluffy and like adorable, and I couldn't get it back, and I was really upset because I'm like, this change is awful. I don't know how to do anything.
I am more on the ADHD side than the autism side for stuff like that, where it's just like, I'm much more novelty driven, but I am scared of change.
Yeah.
But obviously, I don't like sudden,
I don't like sudden
unexpected changes. Like, I like to know what's going on beforehand.
Yes! Okay, I hate when people are like, I'm like, okay, so what time are we doing this? And they go, later. That's not a specific time. I need a specific time so I can plan my day around this.
Honestly, my time management's too poor to be able to do that
My
one.
time management is super duper poor. But it helps me to know what time of the day we're doing things, and if you change it on me the day of, or you change it on me, it throws off my whole day.
Yeah. Like, day of makes sense. I live with the understanding that people will be late, especially like...
They don't teach cursive anymore?
Why would
Oh,
they?
that's sad.
What?
No, cause like, how are you gonna do your how are you gonna learn to do your signature?
You just... The signature can be whatever you want your signature to be.
Can't be print. It can't be your printed name.
Fine, I can't just be like, print, but my handwriting's bad enough, it's basically cursive.
I do half cursive, half script.
Yeah, my handwriting's dreadful. I mean, to be fair, I've added a little bit of flair to the thing, which is more just me being extra lazy. Essentially, I write... I mean, yes, I think I saw a funny case of someone who made their signature like a smiley face, and they had to do... It was a bunch of work when they were dealing with the consequences of their actions. It was legitimately just a smiley face.
So, my signature, I made it so it could pass as my dead name while it's not my dead name.
Honestly, that's incredibly smart. As long as it doesn't cause any issues.
It hasn't caused an issue so far.
I more meant if it hasn't caused issues with dysphoria, that sounds like a very smart thing to do.
A dead name? Oh, hi, I'm Gumi. I'm a trans VTuber. I was born female, and is it okay to talk about this?
Yeah, it's completely
Sorry.
fine.
Oh, I realized I should have asked. But
No,
yeah.
it's completely fine.
I was born female, and around the end of high school, I felt that I wasn't anymore. And I kind of had that my whole life, kind of, where it was like, I don't like these things. So, it's like, I accept that person who I was, and I don't believe they are, like, I don't look back on it with disdain like a lot of people do. I'm just like, oh, okay. So, hi, I go by he, they pronouns. That's all. It was really weird because I was streaming before I transitioned, so it was hard for a lot of people. It's cool. I appreciate questions. I'm not gonna get offended if you mess up or anything ever. Did you get endorsed?
Probably. I don't know.
No, I don't
I'm not gonna pay attention to this.
know. You zoned out. I lost you. I
mean,
stole Jig's. I asked Jig for his like cinema roll sweater thing the other day. I was like, I stole.
Wahahaha.
Nice to meet you.
I
I'm
figured-
Ari or Piggy. Just a normal gig. Me too. I like men.
I mean,
I'm
yeah.
pansexual, but I say gay because it's easier to explain to older people.
I mean, I say bye because it is easier to explain, and you don't get the mandatory joke, right?
No, I don't fuck pans.
Yeah, that's
Please stop. No, it's really funny because what I have is really funny. It's called pots. Pots and pans. I'm pots and pans. Men are good except for when they aren't.
yeah.
I'm pots and pans. Hi.
And I mean, you find out a lot about me in the tags.
Postural orthostatic cat guardian.
Yeah, I figured I'd let you say it rather than me.
No, it's okay.
Well, that's good.
We thought we
Blood pressure low when standing up, essentially. That
Arata. Thank you for the hydrate, man. Nice to see you. I almost took a sip of my Coke. You got the ADHD? Same.
yeah.
I do. I have ADHD and some tism.
Ah, thanks, Biggie.
I'm not fully diagnosed for the tism, so I feel bad saying it sometimes, but it's kind of
it's pretty
glaringly
obvious.
obvious. It's kind of glaringly obvious.
Yeah, I don't need to be a psychiatrist to tell you that.
If it no, if it's glaringly obvious, so they didn't when we were young, they didn't like diagnosing both. It
Which is
wasn't a
stupid.
thing.
But
Which
yes,
is stupid.
because if you're autistic, there's somewhere between a 40 and 60% chance you have ADHD. So it is a significant minority to a majority of autistic people will have ADHD. The numbers change looking at different papers and stuff like that. So that's why I say it's between those two. And ADHD, there's more ADHD people, so it's like I think it's like 20 to 40% of people with ADHD will have autism.
Also, in my country right now, it's not a good idea to get diagnosed because they might have to put you on a list
Yeah.
right now, which is scary. So I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get it.
And like
I was, and then I'm not now.
the protections you'll get when you get them, if you get them, will probably be pretty similar. And there's no like medication treatment for autism like there is with ADHD.
I mean, there's mood regulation medication, but that's not
That's more
great.
bipolar stuff. I think I've either had ADHD or depression. I mean, mental health issues are like 1 in 3, right? And depression and anxiety are by far the most, and the vast majority of the time with both of them, you will have both. So, that's 1 in 3 people. Let's say 1 in 3 people. The majority of us, 1 in 3 people, have depression, anxiety, or both. So that's a lot of people. ADHD. I think developmental disorders are a bit less common. I can't remember the numbers on the top of my head, but I could get them up. I'm not going to because middle of stream.
No, because you're not supposed to be studying right now. Stop it.
Yeah, no, this is just like pure recall from lecture.
It's good that you're retaining it though.
Yeah, I mean, I find psych fascinating.
I find psych fascinating too. It's just not something I kind of want to do. It was either going to be art or psych, and then I didn't get the ability to go to college.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of random knowledge because it was something I was super okay. I have a really bad hyperfixation from when I was younger. So it was psychology, and it was when I was young. They really should have just noticed that I was autistic. You know?
Yeah, like there's a lot of obvious
And
stuff.
I was a specific point in history. We talked about this specific point in history earlier. I had the other side of it. So there are 2 sides to that specific point in history that we were talking about. We talked about that one side. I was interested in the stories of the people that it happened to.
Ah, yeah.
When I was like 7 through 12, which is
Hmm.
really dark.
That is
All of my
extremely dark.
hyperfixations are really dark.
Hmm.
I like dark things because they make me feel better about my current situation, you know?
I mean, that's like the same reason people watch like tragedies and like sad movies.
Exactly.
It's to experience those
I'm
emotions
watching
in a healthy environment.
Supernatural. Yeah, I'm watching Supernatural because what's happening to those guys is worse.
You could
I'm concerned. One of
fast
my history classes is obsessed with World War II. Okay, but
someone in.
I'm obsessed with specific. Is it World War One that I was? Or was it World War Two? I think it would have been World War Two. It would have been a specific part of World War Two that it was.
Yeah. Um. Here's
Oop.
the thing with them being obsessed with World War Two is like there is the whole. The history is fascinating. If you're like a really war
Mhm,
games, like military strategy person, tanks person, that sort of thing, sure. It's the
mhm.
problem when they start liking a certain group of individuals a bit more than they should.
Okay, yeah,
That's the problem with
that's
that sort
different.
of obsessive history stuff. That's different. But like if
Mhm,
it's just a massive history nerd, I have been in the past. Um
mhm.
especially for like the modern history stuff. Um especially because like I did
Japanese
history
history.
back in I don't know if I would actually count it as high school or how many years is high school actually? That's like a genuine question.
4. Okay,
Four.
okay. So it would have been so 8th grade is like your so there's kindergarten, then there's first, second, third, fourth, fifth,
Because you have middle
seventh,
school and high school,
eighth.
but we have secondary
Yeah,
school and primary school.
yeah.
And
8th is when high school ends, and that's the technically the ninth
yeah,
year is 8th grade. So high school starts at 10th year and goes till for 4 years.
okay.
So
So it
four.
would be we have like two sets of semi big exams. A levels are at the end of what should like that's your 18-year-old thing.
Mm.
And that's like a 2 year period. And then the 2 years beforehand are your GCSEs. And I took GCSE history. I did pretty good. My writing ability was I knew it was too bad to go and do that A level, and also
Yeah.
wouldn't have helped at all with what I was trying to apply for. But you know, I really enjoyed that, and because I found history very fascinating, I still do. But I'm just like, it wasn't a path I could had the talents to go down. Really.
Yeah.
So I very much was history good as well.
Oh, I was super a history kid. Funnily enough, I was an art kid, but I didn't like taking art classes.
I mean, like, fair enough. I've never been particularly inclined until like I did
Mm.
like I say semi recently try and learn drawing. Like actually did enjoy it, but time and effort is at a premium for me, both in general and very much specifically at the moment.
Yeah.
um, well, time and energy. You get a point.
I've got the boy. I've got the boy.
Let's go.
I mean, our robot, not the boy. Are they?
That's a good point. Although he's a monk, which is
Yeah, they refer to him as like he
yeah.
a lot,
So
but like he's also a robot.
yeah,
So
but
like,
sex and
does
gender
he
like
also go by the he/they pronouns?
probably. I mean, I thought they them was gender neutral, so I thought
Sometimes.
they pronouns sort of apply to everyone by default.
It's true.
No,
The houses for the atomic age is so beautiful. I love the atomic. I love looking at architecture. I think it's fun to look at. I'm
Yeah.
so bad at drawing that though.
Architecture is fascinating, but you'd have to be good at both art and maths to do it, so that's not happening.
Yeah, and I'm not good at math.
I'm not good at art. I was pretty good at maths.
Hey, we could team up together and be one person
We can
in
be-
architecture.
Yeah, we can be a singular architect.
One singular architect. It'll be great.
And then, you know, I've got main engineering and he'll hate me. Let's go.
Yeah. And I'm good enough at engineering. I hate math sometimes. Okay, the problem is
Right.
like I have slight dyscalculia. slight dyslexia, slight dyscalculia. So numbers and certain letters flip around for me.
It took me so long to figure out my left and right. How did I not figure out I was dyslexic years and years and years ago?
Okay, so I don't drive anymore because it's not safe for me or other people. But when I was driving, never got my license. I got a permit. So when I was driving, I would drive with the L's on my thumb on the steering wheel. So my mom would tell me left or right, and then I'd look at the L's on my hands.
What's it? I used to do a martial art. And on my gloves for it, I had L and R to tell me which one was which.
That's so cool.
It's just like Sharpied on, essentially.
Yeah. I know I'm left hand, just drift in Mario Kart. Exactly.
But I think in my first driving test, I buggered up because I think the guy said go left, and they did the opposite, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Which was pretty hilarious. Like, still sometimes I do the whole form an L with your left hand thing.
Oh, I do. Okay, I'm left-handed.
Yeah.
I'm hyper left-handed. I'm super left-handed. I used to be so left-handed that I didn't open cabinets with my other hand. My mom was like, "You are chronically left-handed," and I'm like, "I'm not anymore. I still use my right hand with computers." Mostly because every teacher would get mad at you if you changed the settings on the computer to use your mouse left-handed, and also mouses are inherently right-handed.
Yeah. You
And
lefties
also
have it
left-handed-
rough when it comes to a lot of things.
Okay, so the problem is a lot of people who design the left-handed shit are right-handed.
Yeah.
So left-handed scissors are made by right-handed people, and they're really actually uncomfortable. So I use the universal scissors.
Makes sense. Well, something designed for a group is made by people not in the group and thus useless. Never.
Spiral notebooks I have trouble with. Spiral notebooks, because the spiral will always dig into my left hand.
Ah.
Or my left arm.
Unless you decide
So
to use a book like a Japanese person.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Or I'd use them upside down.
That
would drive my... Okay, that would drive my teachers insane.
I mean...
They'd be like, this isn't the correct format.
Which...
And they didn't care that I was like this. When I do it this way, it hurts.
Yeah.
I'm not ambidextrous. I am in some things. I'm ambidextrous in sports. But I can't really do sports any. I used to be a gymnast. I used to be a trampolinist.
I've done a little bit of trampolining, but not much. It was quite fun. But I never went much of it. I know, I've never been a particularly athletic or sporty person.
I won medals for that, and yeah, I did flips and shit.
You know, I've done also a bit of archery over my time, and I'm so lacking in talent when it comes to archery.
Okay, I can do some, and I want to practice more.
Like,
But it's a lot harder to find a place to do archery around here. Cause like, you know, it's easy to get a gun, but apparently it's a lot harder to find a good bow that's affordable.
yeah. Probably because, yeah, it's not remote, you know. I mean, it would just be expensive over here, but like, yeah, you have your whole guns.
It's still kind of hard to get a gun.
You'd hope.
Yeah, I know, right? It should be harder.
Yeah, but that's a political issue in the States.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine. It's not remotely political for me. I'm British.
Yeah,
We just
don't
have
do
knife
guns,
crime.
don't do
They aim to devastate.
Which is better, but not good.
Not great.
We are outnumbered.
Oh yeah.
beep, beep, but birthday.
Stay with us, Piggy. At least until you're home.
You can do it.
You
You
got
can
this.
do it. I believe
We'll
in
keep
you.
yapping.
I'm
We'll
sorry.
keep-
We're trying. Yeah, we're trying to yap so hard to keep you awake. I just need to say something so out of pocket it wakes you up. What do you think a Snickers bar dipped in marinara sauce would taste like?
I have no idea. Probably like
Is that
marinara
a
sauce, to be honest.
That was one of my old ADHD thoughts.
Did you try it?
A Snickers bar dipped. No, I just thought about it late one night, and people went, "That's a fucking food crime."
No, we love active chatters. Essentially.
I love active chatters. It helps me keep yapping. I have trouble when my chat's dead.
So that's also a good thing about having like one of the people to collab with. Is just like
Yeah, having
I'm
someone
all
bounce
right.
off of.
Actually no, I'd say I'm probably pretty good. Not to toot my own horn too much at just yapping, but by myself into the void.
I
But
can do it some days, but other days I accidentally life gripped someone. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's just funny the amount of like trolling you can do. The amount of mischief.
I love mischief. You know me.
Yep.
I'm a chaos gremlin.
I will provide
Weird
ideas.
texture, but
Good
it's
ideas
good.
is another matter. What, Snickers and marinara sauce?
Does that mean you do a Three Musketeers and honey mustard?
What? What does that mean, Gooby? What does that mean?
We will have peace at
Nothing. It literally means nothing.
That's all.
Three Musketeers are my favorite candy, and I'm starting to like honey mustard again.
Oh, that's a type of candy, okay. We don't have it. At least not to my knowledge.
Oh,
We probably do have it, but it's hard to get. I
do
imagine
you
it's
have
like a
Milky
default.
Way? Do you have a Milky Way?
Milky Way, yeah.
Do you have Milky Way? Okay, so it's a Milky Way, but without the caramel.
Ah, I'd probably like it more then, because I don't like caramel.
Three Musketeers are my favorite, and a lot of people don't like them, and they're wrong, and they should feel bad.
Although American chocolate tastes different, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, it's probably to do with regulations.
Oh. Where's my autocorrect to put honey mommy instead of honey mustard?
Listen, autocorrect knows what... I guess actually no, you said you're gay, so... I'm assuming gay as in homosexual, but they're gay as in just the
And
general
happy.
term. No, I wasn't assuming happy either. I was assuming gay as in specifically gay, rather than gay as in not as in straightened.
Yeah, no. There's another definition for gay that means happy.
Yeah, I am aware of that. It's just
I don't know what the other gay you're talking
no,
about
because
is.
like gay can mean specifically homosexual man, and gay can mean just not straight.
Oh, yeah. I had my first Tim Tam caramel. I almost bought some Tim Tams at like a store that sells like British stuff the other day. But instead I got Jaffa cakes. So I had my
Jaffa
first.
cakes are the go. We love Jaffa cakes.
I love them. They're really good. You know what would be good if they had lemon Jaffa cakes?
I do like
Like
lemon.
lemon? Yeah, like the lemon and the chocolate and the like
That's like
little cake part would
Tim
be
Tams.
really good.
Tim Tams are apparently Australian because I was not recognizing that name off the top of my head. They look like penguin biscuits though. They look like penguin biscuits.
Mm.
But yeah, that's an Australian thing, not a British thing.
No, I just went. It just reminded me because I saw Tim Tams there too. There was a lot of foreign snacks there. And now we're back to Montreal. Said it was
Are
cold.
Tim Tams actually just penguin bars? Because they look very very similar, if not the same. I love penguin bars because they come with terrible jokes.
I just realized you can definitely tell when I'm like spinning back and forth in my chair because ADHD with my VTuber model. You just see me swaying back and forth.
One of the things I'm kind of sad about going 2D is, like, my normal thing to have done when just vibing to Pokemon music, which happens quite a bit when I'm playing that, was just to
Just, like,
properly
bob in your head.
just... No, there's, like, proper full body, like, swaying, which I can't
Oh, I
really
do that.
do with this model, so I've changed it with, like, a sort of, like, rotatey jiggle, which kind of just relies on me using my legs to, well, move the chair a bit, and it works, but because the previous thing no longer... I can't do that with his model, it's not rigged like that. Which is, like, the 3D models rig better, and like you'll get a better translation of your activity because well, people are 3D. But
I have like a tiny 2D model that I still haven't used yet, and I'm not gonna use it yet. I don't think. I am waiting for someone to redeem that new model while I'm playing something.
and then bam.
The, and then I might pull out the 2D. But help wire the stage crew people out for the show choir.
I mean,
Trying out for show choir because they're bored.
yeah, variety is the
Because
slice of
then
life.
okay, because so show choir is like you have a bunch of people there, and they're not gonna look at you, right? They're looking at a group, so you can blend in. I never checked my messages earlier.
I mean, you're streaming, it's understandable, right?
I really need to make my own server, cause
Yeah.
I originally remember the booster server being a community server at first, like a bunch of people, and
Yeah.
then it was Missy's server, and so now I'm just like, I use it all the time.
Yeah. I'm slightly going for the process of making my own server, and it's just like,
I'm
fine.
having so much trouble with it. I need some. I'm at this point. I need someone to do it for me.
I haven't figured all the bells and whistles out yet.
I don't understand it. I don't understand how people did it. And then some people are like, "Well, I got somebody else to do it for me." I'm like, "Oh no!"
What's it called?
And would they do it for me?
The Carl bot seems to be the good one, I think, because that does the React roles.
Yeah, the Sapphire one. No, it's setting all that up that confuses me.
I think you just like
It also makes us great
add
teachers,
it and
for we
it
can
sends you
ease
to the
away
website
our
and
disappointment.
it makes you set some default options and then you can delete them and mess around with that. But I'm not finished with it, so I can't say anything for certain. I'm still in the progress.
Hey, when you finish with it, will you help me out?
Sure. If I'm around, I'll give you a hand.
Carlbot isn't free.
I think
Is it?
there's
Sapphire.
some premium stuff which you need to pay for, but I think it's free by default, otherwise people wouldn't use it as much, right?
Or that it became not free. Oh no, you died and I couldn't save you. I'm
It's
sorry.
fine. I'm playing Hog. It's like, it happens. Right, you're a tank without, like, defensive mechanics outside of healing yourself. I say playing... You know, I guess I do have defensive mechanics. Yes, I can block, and I can punch, and I can leap. Oh my god, I can block. And I can go, come! Ow. No, I just got shot to death. That happens. Yeah, trying to punch someone when they are shooting you doesn't help. We're both Zen mains.
I tapped out and got stuck.
Ah, tab jail. Yeah, you and I both main Zen. Which is funny.
Yeah,
Also like Zen to go, right?
Zen is the goat. People don't understand how cool Zen is. I like Zen. I like Zenyatta. Robot man. The orb.
I mean, hitting the orbs, it's super
I like
satisfying when you
throwing
do
my
it.
balls at people. Okay.
Yeah, because I've got the Nutcracker skin. There's extra jokes to make. Because you're launching nuts at people, so...
You're squirrel girling. Oh, the balls guy. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
throwing my balls at people.
Yeah. I throw nuts at people, so, you know, one could say I am... Which is incredibly mature of me, I know. It's Christmas skin. Nutcracker one.
Yeah, I think it's a.
I'm
Christmas
kind of
almost
annoyed I
like-
never got to the point of... but to track down the Mind
have
Goblin, you have to consult the Sugondis.
I'm getting so many Discord messages. Fun.
Doesn't,
I think.
whatchamacallit? Streamer mode, turn off like all the notifications.
Yes, but also sometimes I need them.
That is... Fair enough.
Also, I feel like some people get annoyed when you have streamer mode on because it, like in other streamer servers, because it like advertises that you're streaming in their server, kind
I
of.
haven't had anyone complain that to me. Yeah.
The purple bot. I'm self-conscious. I'm scared. Okay, apparently someone really fucking wants my attention, or I have. Oh, I know what I did. I forgot to mute a server.
I'd also love D&D. D&D's so fun. But trying to organize people who are at uni is like herding cats. It's not happening.
I know exactly what's happening now. Oh, oh, oh! So sometimes, a lot of the time, I get tea about my ex-boyfriend because, you know, hearing about your ex sometimes is fun.
I don't know about my
I don't
ex
know
in,
why.
like years.
Okay, so there was a lot of drama about my ex. So I get tea about him sometimes. Cause nobody knows about him here, and nobody knows his name, really, or who he was, cause he wasn't on here that much, and I got rid of all the VODs that he was here for.
You got rid of the
but-
VODs full stop.
but
So...
I got rid of the VODs, full stop. No, but like, so I get tea about him sometimes.
Tea means like drama-y, knowledge-y stuff.
I need to read this.
I haven't finished Baldur's Gate. Because I got to the annoying, whatchamacallit place.
Never mind, this isn't actually tea.
Oh, what? The Temple of Shah. Oh, TF. Sorry for the language, but what? I'm scared. But what's that about? I'm...
Oh yeah, I just hear about him sometimes. So a lot of the times it happens while the time of day I'm streaming. So I'm like, why is my Discord notifications going up? I just...
Yeah, I'm having a brain moment. Beep boop beep boop
Yeah.
beep boop boop beep boop 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 beep boop beep boop beep boop 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 boop. Yeah, I'm not gonna brain and come back. I'm just gonna ignore whatever
Beep, beep.
I was thinking.
Was that your Windows reboot sound?
I thought well.
It was about to turn into beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop.
Step right up.
I'm sure me and are disgrace for you, Quack, if he's British. He just said I wasn't a disgrace. Did you lie to me about being a
Nah.
disgrace, Quack?
No, I normally just correct Americanisms. It's just like, but that's normally with not Americans. That's normally with Asian people and just other Europeans, because there I can fight about English. I'm not gonna change Americans' views on the English language when it's speaking American English. So I can try and get everyone else to stop speaking American English and speak British English.
Okay, so what's an Americanism that you teach out of people?
I mean,
because
Because you were saying
is
math
there one
earlier.
that
But
oh, maths,
yeah,
maths.
we say maths
Sorry.
and stuff like that. But it's fine, legitimately. It's just a bit I have when anyone who, you know, says an Americanism, I just correct it with a British version.
It'd be really funny if I just started like turning to British English whenever I'm with you. I'm bi-English.
You're just
I can
you're now speaking.
both English.
I was gonna say the Queen's English, but the Queen's been dead for a while, so I guess it's the King's English now.
How do you feel about
The royalty,
Am I asking
I-
you to quit
I don't-
treason?
Particularly care about it. They make us more money than they take, so I can't complain. That's my view on royals.
Fair.
Which is like the biggest non-opinion. But-
Yeah, because they're more idols, right? Than their faces, their
Yeah.
figureheads, right?
yeah,
Is what
they essentially
I've
have
done
no
extensive
power.
research into this.
Well,
Like they still are talked to about things, but they don't have as much power. Like it's ceremonial,
yeah,
right?
they're essentially
More
entirely
ceremonial.
ceremonial. Like, don't,
But they do have some say.
they have theoretical power, and I guess you could say that, you know, that the Prime Minister meets with them, but like how much influence the royals actually have is,
No, they're allowed to advise.
yeah. So
Is-
like they get a
right.
chat with a Prime Minister, I guess, but they don't. Like, if they were to try and exercise any of the powers they actually have, they would just lose them. So they essentially have no power. They're just figureheads. And it's also pretty good for international relation-y stuff because we can use them as diplomats and like leaders like, you know, because it's kind of a cool thing. It's like, yeah, I got to meet the King of England or people like that. So they're decent for soft power stuff, but yeah, they basically don't have any power. But yeah, welcome back from Mad Jail. It doesn't actually last as long as it tells me it lasts, but you know, that's probably for the best. I would run ads less if I could, but I can't, so I don't. Essentially.
Your royal guards are cool. I feel so bad for those fuckers in the summer.
Yeah, that's gotta be miserable. But like, you know what you're getting into, right? And you'd probably rather be sweating buckets and standing still than actually doing army stuff.
Some of them like actually pass out. Like at least one passes out every year. If
Okay, the dragon.
I got locked in the void. I got knocked in the void.
Ah, it'd be like that sometimes.
Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Ooh. Thane, have to get this off my chest. I'm telling you today that when I talk to you.
That's gonna be horrific because of Discord delay. So when I hear and if I join in, but it's gonna be awful. So I'm not gonna join it.
It's okay. That's part of streaming. It's like meant to be bad.
Sure.
Also, I'm singing not the version you think of. I'm not singing Lao's version. I'm singing Good Kid's version because Good Kid is my favorite band.
Ah, I do not know them, but like my music taste is all over the place. And it really just depends what mood I'm in.
I'll send them to you.
Cool.
They're like in.
I cannot promise I will listen, but I will. I would appreciate you sending stuff.
They're funny. They've got like a wheel of chaos that they do at live shows, and like they mess with the guitarist because he like messed with the sound guy forever ago, and they've been messing with his set list ever since.
10 seconds remaining.
What music was I ready to at the moment? Actually, I haven't really been listening because like the time I most listen to music is when I'm driving back and forth from uni. So it's really
I
like
listen when I'm overstimulated a lot of the time. It helps me focus on something instead of focusing on everything.
That makes sense. I need to actually properly test out because I have noise cancelling headphones, but they don't do it when you're having them plugged in, so I need to really properly test out the actual noise cancelling version. Which is kind of annoying to have to be on Bluetooth mode to noise cancel because I hate wireless headphones and earphones. Just conceptually.
I have wireless. I love wireless headphones because like then I'm not trapped by cord.
But I don't want to charge something. I forgot.
My headphones have like 22-hour life. My headphones also are my mic for my stream. So I have really expensive headphones. I have Skeel Series Arctis Nova Pros. So like $300 headphones. And so they can connect to my phone, they can connect to my computer, and they're wireless, and they have 2 batteries and a charging dock. So every time I take one battery out when it's dead, I put the other battery in.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. I'm kind of
So I have 2 batteries.
I really like my current type of headphones I use. That I don't even remember what they're called. They're just some like cheap headphones, but they work fine, and I like them, and they're comfy. But they've been discontinued. So, fortunately, I managed...
You didn't buy 10 pairs?
No, because I didn't know they got discontinued. I managed to find a couple pairs unopened. I managed to find a couple of them unopened on eBay, which I instantly bought. I regret not buying a bunch of them in the past. Now, because I only have, like... Because they don't last too long, but they're comfy and they're nice and they're not too expensive, so I'm happy to buy them. But, like, yeah, they don't exist anymore.
Do noise canceling? Do they do the noise cancel?
No, these are just... Noise cancelling is something I just want to... Because, yeah, you know, I don't like all of the background noise in the world, so my current solution is just play loud music, but I also don't want to be obnoxious and play music so loud that other people can hear it. So that's why...
I don't care that other people can hear my music at this point, they'll get over it.
Yeah, I mean, I know, like, people, like, properly go into public transport with, like, a speaker and play stuff out loud properly, especially if they're a group of people.
I hate those people. I hate those people.
I hate it so much, but, whatchamacallit, it do be like that sometimes. But I don't want to just be obnoxious. I don't like the same way. Like I don't know. I don't want to bother other people like in public at random by playing stuff too loud. But at the same time, loud. Like I don't like very loud places. It's probably why I never like properly got into like. Don't get me wrong. Football, very big, or soccer as you Americans call it. But I never could properly get into it. And, like went to a game, and, like it's supposed to be like a big community feeling. Everyone's chant, and football chants are hilarious. Don't get me wrong. Very
Yeah,
problematic
but
a lot
also,
of the time. But God, is it so loud? I just can't deal with it loud. It's like why I never.
I bring my headphones everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah. Also, get an excuse not to talk to people when you don't feel like doing it. Because if you're wearing headphones, they won't talk to you.
Well, my family knows they can talk to me while I have headphones because I'll hear them anyway. Because I can I also have the problem of I have heightened sound sensitivity. I can hear everything. I can hear high frequency noises that I'm not supposed to be able to hear anymore. I can hear like so if someone plays a high frequency noise in another room, I can hear it, or like dog whistle. I can feel dog whistles.
Sometimes you hear electricity, but like not. I mean, it isn't me. They're probably asking Gumi because the previous topic.
Do you hear electricity? Okay, I can hear it sometimes, and other times I can't.
Normally indicates faulty wiring when I can hear it.
But I'm not the type of tism that I can hear what your like the frequency your computer is plugged into. But I do have my electricity and your electricity.
What's my fault? There was one. My brain's going somewhere. Yeah, what's the worst thing back? In school when like someone thought of being like hilarious jokes or playing like a goddamn dog whistle, and obviously the teacher's older, so they can't hear it. And then she's like, "Ow, please stop! I will beat you to death right here." Like,
People knew I could hear it. People knew I could hear it and would play it in the back of the bus.
I mean, heck, no, other students could. For this one, it was just other people could hear it because it's just like the older you are, less high frequency you hear, like normally in the case. Obviously, you can hear higher and for longer, but like just sometimes the students want to be a dick and they would play it, and the teacher would not have any idea what's going on, and everyone's complaining.
The teacher can't hear it, so they think I'm having a fucking conniption fit, but I'm sitting there covering my ears and crying.
Yeah, and for some teachers, they would just be like, you're clearly the problem. I'm the world's greatest hands-on. I just killed someone.
I'm
game,
so proud of you.
Obviously, but
in a video game.
Yeah, we say
I killed someone in a video game.
no to violence the vast majority of the time. And I mean the vast majority.
I remember the good old days when we had CCTV in classes and we could watch the videos on them. Oh.
What? What do you mean you had CCTV in your classrooms? What are you doing?
They don't do that here anymore because you're not supposed to be filming children.
Yeah, you need like proper consent to film children.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like the old boxy TVs.
Oh yeah. Like VHS and stuff, like the old, yeah.
Back in my day type stuff.
What do you mean? You're younger than me. By like a couple months.
Yeah, by a couple of, yeah, that's what I mean, but like, we were on the tail end of that, weren't we? Like,
we were on the tail end of that.
Like, we bet, like, we didn't have that around for too long, so.
You remember the Microsoft Zune? The Microsoft Zune. It was like an iPod, but it was Microsoft, and it was cool. And it was like the first thing that had apps. It was around the time iPhone was coming out with more stuff.
I didn't have any of that sort of
had a
stuff
Zune
for quite a while. Like, I don't even have like actual video games forever. I mean, my brother and I still sometimes snuck in, like, cool maths games and all that, right?
Oh, I remember cool maths games. There was a South Park game on there.
But you know, we weren't allowed to. Oh, it's midday.
It sucks that cool math games shut down.
Ah, that's
I
a
used
tragedy.
okay at S. I used to read Wattpad on school computers during class because they weren't dumb enough that they didn't block it until like my like senior year of high school, and I think it was they figured out what I was doing.
Hmm.
They're like, what the fuck's Wattpad? Or like everybody in my grade was fucking reading Wattpad during class.
Round lost.
At least they're reading. They would say these days.
Score 0-1.
AO3 was blocked, but Wattpad was not. We found a loophole and blocked websites on our laptops. Of course we did too. My friends had a VPN on a flash
Been a while
drive.
since I had so much company.
We had a VPN and we had Minecraft downloaded on a flash drive.
Yeah, there's always
We
VPNs
did
on
this
school
in
Wi-Fi.
the school library.
4, 3, 2, 1.
But never using the school computer. Like,
Capture the objective.
We weren't allowed to have our own computers until COVID, and then everybody had a computer, and then I just started bringing my own laptop.
yeah, I got like
And then I would play League of Legends during class.
around what would
Because
be
League of Legends wasn't blocked because they didn't have an idea. They're like, well, it's school.
around the
computers, so
start of what would have been again American middle school. It's like there was a decision to be made because my handwriting was illegible, which it's fitting. Do we teach you how to write from scratch, or do you just give you a say you can use a laptop and your word process? And well, the decision was obvious. So
give him a laptop.
yeah.
Yep. A lot of my one of my friends was like that,
Yeah.
and he also used his laptop improperly because they can't really regulate it.
I mean,
but...
I mostly use my laptop properly, to be fair, because like I goddamn needed it. And
Okay,
I was
a
pretty
really
studious.
good kid, though.
yeah, I was also
I was
very
pretty
much.
studious until I burnt out after. They burnt me
Hey.
out. So anything now, I'm still burnt out. I've been burnt out for years.
Yeah. What's it called? I instead of getting to the point of burnout, I just got ill.
I got ill. After.
Ah.
My dad told me when he was younger they used to install Doom on the school computers. My brother was the type of person who fucking would probably download Doom on a calculator. My brother programmed his own calculator to have a bunch of games on it.
Yeah, like you could. There's no way you couldn't like cheat so many exams if you knew what you're doing with a calculator, right?
A lot of the times on tests at that point, because it was such a common thing, they did have you use the school.
See, we had to bring our
calculators.
own, and like theoretically you had to reset them, but
You,
I
you
always
still
thought.
had to bring your own.
I will not leave
You
the
know,
world behind.
you could just not reset
Yeah.
the calculator. Like, I wasn't going to cheat because I was a pretty studious kid, so I would still consider myself pretty studious. But, you know, I always thought if you knew how to reprogram one of those Casio calculators, you just could.
We're outnumbered.
I gamed the system so I wouldn't have to take harder math in high school. So in middle school, they were like, you're gonna choose your classes or whatever, and everybody like chose Algebra 1 or whatever. I chose remedial algebra, so I would take a year to learn algebra, like lower level algebra, and then take Algebra 1, then take Algebra 2, so I wouldn't have to take stat or calc.
No, here's the thing. Statistics are so easy. Easiest bit of maths is statistics.
I did it so I would only take trick, or I would only have to take geometry, and then
Alright, fair enough.
so-
I mean, we don't have that. Like, you kind of just take maths.
And
Which you have to.
And then at the year I took Algebra 2, I didn't have to pass it because you only needed 3 math credits.
Good job.
And I made that very well known because our teacher didn't like me and I didn't like her. And I tried really hard to get along with her, and then she was a bitch to me. So then I would skip class, and I got in trouble for skipping class once. They didn't know what happened to me my senior year. I was just done with it. I despise algebra with a passion. I like finding X. I like solving for X.
I mean, it's fun until integration gets... Well, like, it's alright until integration gets involved, is how I'm gonna say it.
Exactly.
Like, differentiation is fine. Integration's not. Like, people say I hate calculus. No, differentiation's fine. Integration. I mean, again, I was good at maths. I did... Of course, we do GCSEs, which is like a whole bunch of things. You normally do like 10, I think. And you have to do English language and maths and either double or triple science. Double science is just like two, it just counts as two of them, but it's all science combined. And then there's triple science, which is biology, physics, chemistry.
Yeah.
Basically, if you're bad at science, you do double science, and if you're good at science, you do triple science.
Yep.
And then at A level, you only do 3 of them, and you can basically pick what you want. But different courses have different... At university, have different requirements for which A levels. You can do 4. You don't, because it's stupid. But you can do 4. I mean, maybe it might be helpful if you want to get to Oxbridge or something, but I'm pretty sure those are more on, like, external tests anyway, so... I can't remember what I... Actually, what did I do for my GCSEs? Geography, history, obviously English language. You pretty much always do English literature because it just comes along with it, although it's technically not necessary. So what? Literature, language, obviously maths. I did drama for some reason. I did astronomy, which was a weird one. I don't know if I was all of them. I'm mostly to sciences. And that's 15, 16. And then 17, 18 was... Well, I initially did physics, but I only did that for 1 year. And then I did chemistry, biology, maths, which makes me a massive nerd. But some crazy people do a thing called further maths, and that's like maths, but more. But it makes regular maths really easy. So you basically just... Because you have double the amount of maths lessons, you just... do all of that. You just do regular A-level maths, all of it in 1 year, and then you do your further maths in the next year. That sounds horrid.
Yeah.
That's too much maths.
So many maths.
I was not good at English. I needed, for some reason, when I did my A-levels, they changed them from the A to whatever system, but A to F system, that everyone uses, to a weird number system, which also made the requirements to get into things that were fancy harder, because you needed, instead of it being a minimum of a C in maths and English, I think it went up to a 6, which is like a high C, low B. And it was so funny working my ass off and seeing my predicted grade get lower and lower throughout the year as I didn't improve at all. I did manage.
Burnout.
I did just no, I was just really bad at it.
Yeah.
I had 0 talent for English language. I did manage, and as one of the grades I'm most proud of when it comes to that, I did manage to get it up to what I needed, so I could actually get in for what I wanted to do. But it was such a struggle. It's honestly probably that and my history, which I think I went A on my start equivalent, which I was most proud of, because I was not innately good at history. Duh. I found it fascinating, but essay writing's not my forte. So I've really also had to try with that, and I was very happy about getting that.
I need help with this fucking... Thank you.
What?
I was mostly failing throughout middle school because of outside factors.
Yeah, I mean, also, like,
and high school.
Being down the year isn't the end of the world. I'm down 2.
I didn't go down a year. But they thought I wasn't going to be able to stay in school because of my anxiety. And my mom went, "That's bullshit. You're just not doing enough. As teachers, you're not doing enough to stop the peers and the outside bullying."
I'm so glad it was that way. For a moment, I was like, oh no, but
I don't get what you.
No, it was
what
like
else
you aren't doing enough. I'm so glad they were talking about the teachers and
not like me.
and not blaming
No,
you. I'm so glad.
my mom blamed me for some things because I did slack a little because I was just so done with it all. I was so frustrated all the time.
But like it wasn't like no, mental health isn't real. Screw you type situation.
No, I didn't have that, mom.
Yeah.
She
I
took
have
me to
lagged out.
therapy. She did all the right things.
Mm.
She did, however, not notice I was tistic.
Traveling to Havana.
She said, "You're not tistic. You're not tistic. You're not tistic." I think it's just because she has some of the same traits I do.
I mean, it's also because like the ADHD masks it, and like the old understanding
And-
probably.
And the old understanding of it, is my child has this. I've done something wrong.
I mean that as well. I was more thinking the old understanding being, oh, you're gonna have one or the
yeah.
other.
Yeah, you can't have both.
Yeah.
Which it might have been that. I don't blame her.
Yeah.
My mom did the best she could with what she had,
Yeah.
which was a really, really sad, sad, fucked up kid. I was like, okay, mom, I'm sorry. I talked to my mom the other day.
Don't blame yourself not for like, health problems, right? They happen.
No, my mom does great. I talked to her the other day. Mama Lee's great. She had to fire a bunch of people because they fired the lower managers. So my mom was sitting there firing people last week, and she
gotta
was
be
like,
fun.
"It's fine. Your stepdad got me a bunch of snacks to help me get through it." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, mom. That sucks."
Sucks to hear,
Oh.
Piggy.
I've moved into the. Say I'm not a mom's boy. Oh. I definitely have a better relationship now that I don't live with her. Hydrate? Fuck you. I'm gonna dehydrate. AKA I'm out of water.
I'm sorry, I put in the
After
hydrate
this-
command to force me to go like refill my water bottle when I run out. Because like
That's so.
because
such a good idea.
I will drink water until I run out, and if I focus on something, I just won't get more for ages.
I do that. Stretchies and posture check. My
And that's
posture's okay right now. I still have to hydrate, but I don't have water. Drown. I don't want to.
No, drowning's not fun. But drowning's
No,
supposed to be the
that's
least
actually
fun you can have.
Yeah, that's actually one of the worst ways to go.
thank you.
Because you are suffocating.
That's gotta be on the list of like ways to go
What's
that
that?
aren't torture methods, right? Of like the worst ones that will happen without like horrible outside intervention.
Waterboarding? Yeah.
I mean, no, waterboarding is
Uh,
torture, but like that's just simulating drowning. I mean, like ways of dying that aren't like man-made, essentially, like intentionally man-made to be horrible, right? Because humans can be the worst.
Oh. Yeah.
So like, I'm not gonna delve into that, but like of like ways that aren't specifically made to be horrible. Yeah. Demon Rocker. That's a great title.
This conversation gave me flashbacks. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I'm gonna turn on the light because it's getting dark.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Oh, you meant outside, not... Okay. No, it's just what I said in the past. Oh.
I return.
Yeah. Welcome back. So when
It's
you
not very
said it's
far.
getting dark, I thought you meant our conversation. I was like, oh, let me try and make it more positive.
No,
and then
I
realized
meant literally
you
turn on the
outside.
light. Because it's like 9 o'clock here, so sun's going down.
Sun's getting real low, man.
Oh no.
Let me get my... Do you have your water bottle? Sunshine and butterflies, man. Sunshine and
I
happiness.
know, I've got a little bit more water, so my next sip of water, and then I'll have to refill it.
Might as well refill it now. That's what
Yeah,
I'm doing.
Okay, hydration break. I'm not gonna go to the be right back screen because this shouldn't take that long.
No, it shouldn't take that long. I'm getting my kitty cats water too. My kitty cats need new water. My kitty cats need new water. The kitty cats I live with should have clean water. And then I'm gonna refill the pitcher. Yeah, try anyway. Well, you got 'em back, but then you had to pay. Then you knew that there was still a way. It's the only plan. Okay, now I let the water filter. Ow, my hand cramped. Hydration done. No, you'll never let you go. I got a tuxedo loaf dressed up as an orange. I have a orange loaf. I have a moldy loaf. I have a s'mores loaf. And I have a gray loaf. How am I? I'm doing great. I'm having a good day. Lots of loaves. Yeah, I live with 4 loaves. It's currently 4 p.m. here, yeah. Everyone will say that it all was finished years ago. I only got 1 and 1 pup. I love puppos. My mom's dog, when I moved out, we had a Shih Tzu. And his name is Fizzgig, after the Dark Crystal.
The Dark Crystal.
The Dark
Ooh.
Crystal. So you know the little dog that's called Fizzgig? That's the little puppet thing, and it has a bunch of teeth in the Dark Crystal. Yeah.
I don't.
So
bet
my
that's a thing
my
you
mom
do.
named. Hold on. Let me send you a DM of a GIF of it. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
Discord should probably be over there rather than over here, which is excessively useful for me to say.
This thing.
Oh, I think I've seen that before. It looks vaguely familiar.
And hold on, I gotta find a picture of the dog.
I mean, yeah, I've never
I have
seen
to
that.
scroll back to. No, I have to find a picture of my mom's dog. He was my dog too, but
Yeah, you no longer live there, so
I no longer live there. I miss him so much.
he still can kind of be your dog, even if you no longer live there.
It's not the same state.
Yeah, it's not the
So,
same, but same
it's
state.
not the same.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not even in the same state anymore, so I can't just go say hi to him.
Yeah, depending on states can be pretty goddamn big, depending on the state, of course. Rhode Island does exist, and we acknowledge its
I live
existence.
several states over now.
I mean, yeah.
Sorry, I have to scroll past all the pictures of my fucking cat.
I feel bad for people who live in the US. I mean, full stop. But also, the people who live in the US who don't live in a state. It's nice votes. That's cool skin. I'm just looking at random stuff at the moment. In the Overwatch.
There's this picture where they labeled the disc. Okay, so this isn't like something I can normally show on stream because of my dog's nickname is really close to something else.
Oh yeah.
And my mom didn't realize that. Yeah. So.
Or was it just not a problem, like a thing used at the time? I don't think it was an abbreviation initially. Yeah.
No. So my dog used to sit up at the table or sits up at the table next to my mom, and while she works. And
oh, I see what.
So
that
they
means.
made him his own little desk. Yeah.
I must have been thinking of someone else with a dog with an also very bad name.
Well, I also have the cat,
Oh no, that's probably what I was
with
thinking of.
the abbreviated name.
Yes, no, that is exactly
Yeah,
what I was
the
thinking
cat
of.
with the abbreviated name that we can't say on stream.
Yep.
Or well, you can say it. It's just like it meant something different at the time.
Yeah,
It was
that's what I was
short for
thinking of.
cerebral palsy.
Edible
Uh,
glitter?
what? We didn't say edible glitter.
No, but now I'm just thinking about edible
Also-
glitter. I mean, glitter's the
Yeah.
worst because it gets everywhere. And, like, you'll never get it away.
Are you ready for me to hit the button though?
You can hit the button. Yeah.
I'm gonna hit the button.
Yippee, the button. Best part of Reaper is hitting the button.
Yeah. Just a little more. A step alone brings us closer to that old throne.
Let me minimize.
I'm so happy with the horns. At first, I wasn't like super fond of them, but now I am. I'm really fond of them. I like the horns. I have to go edit my other models, except for like the ones with the hat, and add my horns.
I mean, if you want to be funny, they could, like, you could have little holes in the hat when you poke through.
Well, I can't edit the other one because
Okay.
somebody else made it.
No, that's a good point.
Mhm.
Wasn't really thinking about that.
Mm. But
Nice, they
those
do
have
shit.
most of those have hats, and so I have the magical ability to put my horns away when I wanna. What? Ooh, kitty cats. Overwatch background is terrible for chat. Ooh, kitty ears with a plush. Yeah, I have a 2D live 2D plushie that I stole from my friend. Because I was like, I really want that overlay. I love cinema roll.
I think that's just one of the default ones on Studio.
No, it's not default.
Isn't it?
It's not default. It's a free asset though.
Oh. I think
I can send you to get it.
No, I thought I had it, which is the weird thing. I might just be wrong, which happens more than I'd like.
Well, I have a
Actually, this is gonna
hood one.
have a thing show up, isn't it? I just didn't think about it. Yep, that's
Mm.
shown up. Yeah, no, it's not one of the default ones. It's just the similar stuff that isn't like that. It's fine. I'm happy with how my thing is.
I have a different hood blankie though. That's also cinema roll, but I don't think I can use it with this model because the horns might poke through.
Thank you. I mean, I didn't make it.
Yeah.
But apparently, like, since I got this model, I guess just adorable is my brand now. So I'll take it.
Okay. It's okay. Adorable is a brand we can work with.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's a very good brand.
I work with it. It's a good brand. It works. Adorable and mouthy also works. I am adorable but profane. Because I use cursing as a coping mechanism. It's like, at this point, it's like a tick for me. Also, just because where I am right now, there's a lot of cursing in normal speech.
Yeah.
That's not all of America, but...
Well, it's sick. I mean, I've really cut out swearing from my vocab for the most part. But like that's just a personal thing. I mean, because I feel like, you know, in a professional environment.
How did they immediately clock it though? How'd they clock the area immediately? I'm
walking here.
Oh, that's not even Boston. That's
I know.
New York.
That was part. I wish that was. No, I'm not gonna try and run stuff. Like my brain just went to the wrong area.
Let me have my Dunkin' Donuts, okay?
My brain went to the completely wrong area. Because you know, what do I know about the States?
No, it's well known that I'm in the Boston, but not where.
Yeah, it's about like, wow, you're in Boston. Whereabouts?
No.
No, that's what I mean. It's like, I'm not telling you reveal you know, your postcode on stream. What I mean is, it's the entirety of Boston. It's like,
Yeah.
people have the entirety of the south of England
no,
to find me
it's
from.
the same state. It's the same state. Instant hit. Yeah.
Oh, I really don't like the soldier perk of this randomizers had one. It's like a stim pack which makes you do more damage but takes away your Healy thing. And when you go into, it forces you into a menu which is really inconvenient if you're just trying to pop it in a fight.
You looked at the sun, that's how you knew. Oh, because I said what time it was. And then I said we curse a lot here, so you could have picked any of 3 states, and it was like, oh.
I mean, all we know is the time currently is not midday, because then McCree would be doing McCree things. Wait,
I knew him something.
he's not McCree. No!
You weird. His name is Cassie. How dare you dead name him? You monster. It's Joe. Oh, yeah.
Stalkers used to look at stuff. Oh yeah, because that makes
navigation.
that makes too much sense, and I hate it.
No, I think the funniest thing about it is that both of my parents were sailors, so it makes sense that I cuss like one.
Yep. So I looked at the sun and, you know, removed your eyes. Speedrunning getting cataracts.
Dude, I have 2 pairs of glasses now. So my eyes started degrading later than they were supposed to. So like by 5th grade is when I started having trouble seeing the board, which is later than most people who need glasses. And then recently now I need 2 pairs of glasses. I need my glasses for my computer and my glasses for normal. And a lot of the time I forget to put on my glasses for a computer.
Is that like to see properly, or is that comfort shield type thing?
See properly and comfort, so my prescription's just a little bit different for closer up.
Like, I ask questions largely out of curiosity, like, obviously about, I hope that one is not too personal, but feel free to, if we do ask something too personal, feel free to shut me down. It's just like a general point.
I will. Same here. Same here. Your grandfather's from New York? New York?
Good Sinatra song. Why am I Doomfist full? Okay, I'm no longer fooling. I'm still Doomfist 5.
Just throw. It's okay. You can throw a death for Doomfist. Nobody wants to play fucking Doomfist.
I mean, I have no idea how he plays, so, you know. What's really sad about Doomfist is his primary weapon is the silly knuckle shotgun. And I love shotguns because they mean I don't have to aim as well. But well, in most games. But it's not the fist, right?
I almost made a really bad joke.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make that joke. I'm not gonna make that joke. See, I do have a little bit of a semblance of a filter.
It's not late enough for you to not have one.
Well, most of the time I don't have a filter at all. Like I have a lot of filter. I think it's really nice that I have to mask less with you.
I mean, I have a similar mix of shenaniganery, right? Like, obviously not, all of these conditions affect people differently, and the mix will vary amongst people.
But it's like more comfortable. It's like, if you say something, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. So, okay, oops. But it's not like the end of the world.
Yeah, because like
it is with other people.
Yeah, or like, you know, we know each other for a bit now as well, so it's, whatchamacallit.
It's like, I understand the work.
Yeah, because it's like, we know each other for a bit, so like, we're like, quite a bit beyond the first impressions phase, so...
But even still, quite a bit beyond the first impressions phase, sometimes you have trouble with it.
Yeah.
Because, like, they don't understand. Or, like,
That's true.
you stop masking after a while.
Well, what I mean is, like, you're not gonna get, like, the... Yeah, but it's like, if you do something, like, which is quite a faux pas as someone's first interaction with you, like, you know, you're gonna have to dig yourself out that grave, if possible. Right?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
But, like, that didn't happen, so, like... Like... That's part of the reason I went around giving
I've
out
definitely
gifts.
had a few happen, and then then other people ask about it, and they're like, oh, no, that's just how Gumi is.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's part of the reason why I was very much intentionally giving up gifts as a first impression. Like, oh crap, we're gonna be a bunch of people. I should have something like funny
It's called
and
pebbling.
nice to form a good impression.
You know, it's called pebbling. It's penguin pebbling. You do pebbling. I do pebbling.
I mean, not like.
I think
Oh,
that's
right,
such
but
a cool name for that behavior, though.
Well, it's just like you give people stuff in order to. What's it called?
Well, sometimes it's literal. Sometimes you pick up rocks. I do it. I pick up rocks that I think look cool, and then sometimes I'll draw on them or whatever, and then I'll give them to the person I was thinking that I thought about when I gave it to them. I'm like, oh, this is a cool rock. This person might like this rock.
I feel like that's
Or,
the field of
this is a
geology.
cool
like,
sword.
summarized.
This person will like this sword. Or this person will like this thing I drew. I love penguin pebbling. It's my favorite behavior I have. That is inherently tistic.
I mean, I'm gonna. Who's gonna complain about receiving gifts? Like,
Play of the game.
So close to leaving time. You're doing great,
you
Piggy.
got this. We believe.
You can do it.
That's such a. This is such a funny play. It just starts with him walking around the corner. Ah, do you know? Stab. Hey, endorsements, let's go.
I was really disappointed in my government on the Ides of March. Nobody had did the funny thing.
This, I think, it's gone over both me and the Duck's head. But I am for Duck, so
Oh,
it's gone over my head
The
twice.
Ides of March is when they killed Julius Caesar.
Oh. Okay.
I was really upset. I was like, they had the opportunity. Oh well, next year.
We'll get him next time.
Get him next time.
I don't think Life Weaver's all that bad. It's kind of weird to have like the floaty charge be the primary. And again, I really don't like it when Healy is the primary. I suppose I could switch that around in settings. I could just switch around primary and second fire for all the healers. Because you can change it by hero, which I think is honestly one of the better things they've done.
Yeah.
It's a very smart thing because obviously people are different by heroes. And I think comp rank is different by class, which is neat. Because it probably would be too. Because then you'd have to queue by hero if it was just be by hero.
Yeah.
I have never played Wolfram.
Do 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 do.
Seems it, but like I know nothing about him. To be fully honest.
Harrow from Morphine? Yeah, I don't.
Okay, yes. Primary fire shall be secondary fire, and secondary fire shall be primary fire for you, Kiriko. Now change hero. Life Weaver. I'm gonna do the same. And this is gonna throw me off a little bit, but like it's good for the long run. Because I just do not like it being this way around. If I want to smack someone, I want to hit the button that's to smack someone in every game ever. Right?
Yeah.
Wait, is Moira Healy as left?
Healy and Doji.
Jo-
Okay, no. Her primary is damage, and then Healy is the other one.
Okay, that's good. I think everyone else is like that. I think Elara...
Or, I think her primary is damage. I don't know, I'm getting my lefts and rights confused again.
Yeah, it happens.
I'm now doing the thing I do with the steering wheel with my controller.
Dyslexia moments have returned.
It's so bad.
It is. Sometimes a bit of a problem.
I have trouble with
Oh yeah, Bartic Grasp
S's
is left
and...
click. Which is primary fire, because you are controller.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
options, controls, change hero. Okay. See you in a moment. Moira. I want primary fire to be secondary fire and secondary fire to be primary fire. But yeah, the
Yes.
thing that annoys me about Overwatch is it isn't consistent with its role, because the person whose name I butchered earlier, the Sun Lady, is primary fire attack, which in my mind is good.
Yeah.
And so is Baptiste. Baptiste is also primary fire attack, who I'm playing, and I actually quite like
I went a bit
Baptiste.
overboard on the weights yesterday.
I thought he was kind of bad when he came out, so I didn't really play him. But I am quite enjoying him now. He might be bad still, I don't really care anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I'm having fun with a city burst fire attack. I don't know how useful Invulnfield is, but it seems like a good anti-ult tech.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's hold control to do the city jump. Oh, I have a double jump? I'm gonna assume that's a weird perk thing.
Probably a weird perk thing.
I'm not sure if I like perks being unlocks, or if it was just like, could have been a loadout thing. Oh, that power is nearly dead. Jeez, I should probably heal people. Like, I am a support.
Me too.
I mean, I'm just gonna stay behind Orion and pop off shots at Zen, because Zen's scary. Like, Zen really scary. You can't really choose to heal people, that's a problem with... Brigitte, that's the name.
Brigitte, yes.
It's a Brigitte? I don't know.
It depends on.
Who's saying it? But there is a correct pronunciation, but, you know what? I mean, it hasn't taught me Swedish, so... And quite frankly, I would suck. I'm so bad at languages.
I'm
Welcome back.
okay at German. It's fine as long as I learned them in school when I was young.
Yeah.
Like, I know a little bit of Spanish, and I know a little bit of German, but I was not good in German class because it required talking in front of people.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
And as someone who was heavily bullied all throughout school, it wasn't fun.
Yeah.
So I failed.
I feel bad because I never been able to learn my mum's language. I've tried a few times, I just never learned.
What language?
Burmese.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, because it's a tonal language. So it's just like owie. My brain make all different words, but they sound the same, mostly the same to me. Sound the same to me, but they are different words. I know how I need to use my tongue to pronounce them.
But also,
they sound the
comprehending
same.
is-
So I would just have to refer from context. Like, you have to do with a decent number of
sensory
words.
processing. So, do you also watch shows with like subtitles on? Because sometimes it's hard to process what they're saying as fast as they're talking.
I've one thing.
That might help.
I mean, sometimes I'll put something on because volume mixers are the worst. People don't know how to mix sound to save their lives. They're all hacks, and they blare the music, and you can't hear anything.
Yeah.
I can't multitask. Like, I can't do something and listen to something and expect to retain any information.
Oh, I can. I can retain information in my sleep too.
Huh.
So I'll listen to a podcast and a D&D podcast, and then I'll listen to it again the next day and remember what happened. I go, oh, I remember this.
That's wild to me. But
Is my brain goated?
well, I watch because of D&D consumption. Actually, you know, watching the critical, the live streams. So there were a few hours, and it's like I don't have time to do this. I'm gonna watch it all at 2 times speed, and now I watch everything at 2 times speed. So I'm pretty good at getting the gist of things.
See, it's because I have the sound processing, I can't watch things at 2 times speed unless I have the subtitles on too.
Yeah. But what's it called? Like, yeah, I'll hear things and it'll take me a moment to process it, but like I still just do everything at 2 times speed. Because my brain will catch up as it goes, right?
Yeah.
Like someone asked me like this second, repeat exactly back what you heard. Good luck, but my brain will catch up.
Yeah, my brain will catch up, but sometimes my brain doesn't catch up fast enough when I'm watching the show.
Also, my reading is actually quite a lot worse than my ability to hear stuff.
Oh,
Reading
my
comprehension.
reading's
So
my reading comprehension's great. I have the opposite problem. I
Or,
read
like-
too fast. I can't read out loud though. Not nearly as fast as I read.
Honestly, if I want to comprehend stuff, I find being able to talk it through out loud really helps me.
Sometimes. Like when I'm doing my thought processes, that helps.
Yeah.
But I also tend to do the oversharing thing. But like nobody ever tells me.
I mean,
I dislike this enemy team.
I don't dislike them. They're a bit good, right?
That's the problem.
Yeah. Like, dislike, I don't mind getting my ass demolished about this game because this game's more of an excuse of things to do with people rather than like an actual thing to do. Like, it's an excuse to spend time with people rather than like a game I particularly care about.
Yeah.
At least that's how I treat this game.
That's kind of how I treat this game too, and like Repo too. It's like, oh, this is something people will play with me. It's not something I would play a ton on my own. Like, I've started playing Overwatch again because I'm bored. And it has enough stimulation.
I find Repo as a game, like, I just love the game, but playing it solo is just too punishing, so that's why I don't want to sneak into any collab.
I think I could get into it. It's just the problem is the overstimulation after a while.
Is that more a too many people thing, or is that just the game itself?
It really depends. It depends on the day.
I mean, that makes sense, right?
Some days it's one person talks to me and I'm overstimulated. Other days it's everybody's talking over each other all at once.
Owie, my brain. Moment.
Owie, my brain.
Yeah. Which is entirely fair enough. Because yeah, when it's like a big over people, thing, yeah, that can get to be a lot. I mean, although like yeah, I play Repo very much as a game for the game, which ends up actually pretty well in the too many people situation because I just run off and do silly stuff
Yeah,
by
'cause
myself.
I'm just playing. I'm just off on my own.
Yeah, because
But also I know that me being on my own sometimes isn't great content because I'll go quiet.
it's why I like to push talk on Repo quite a bit, so I can talk to like yap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, solo's like actually can give you a bit of a scare, but like it's just too punishing to be super fun, right? Because you can do everything almost perfectly, and then like I don't have the patience, and like sometimes you just turn a corner and you're dead, and that's fine when there's like 3 people, 2 people at least, because the odds of it happening to both of you are significantly lower. Like both
Unless
from
you're
you.
both dumb.
I mean, this is less about misplays. Misplays happen, right? This is more about I open a corner, the head's there. Well, I'm kind of screwed. Like sometimes you can schmooze your way out of it, but like that's like I wouldn't blame you for getting murderized in that situation.
Yeah, because it wouldn't be my fault.
Yeah, because it just happens. Meanwhile, you know, if you decide to jump up and down when the old man's van, you get shot. That's on you, and it's just like, oh bugger, I misplayed. Right? I wouldn't feel like punished
Or oops,
unfairly.
that was silly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel unfairly punished. I wouldn't call the game punishing because if you make a mistake, you get punished. Well, I guess that is the definition of punishing, but I find it too punishing as in stuff can go super wrong for almost no fault of your own.
Yeah.
And that's the part that makes solo repo significantly less fun. But honestly, I played some 2-player repo. It was quite fun. I played some 3-player repo. It's quite fun. And also with... But repo's a game I play for the game.
2 players.
I've done 2-player with Amina, and then Zeke jumped into 3-player, and like that was all fun. So honestly, it's also quite nice because you get so many. Solo, you get so many power-ups, but it doesn't really matter if you get like caught in a bad situation. You just get demolished. But with Geos, you still get a lot of power-ups, and again, it's much less likely that you both just get murderized at random.
But also, it's less likely that someone's gonna fucking steal your upgrade.
I mean, you're probably
It
not
happens
because there's 2 of
every
you.
time we play. Every time we play within a group, everybody steals my upgrade. So I'm sitting there under-leveled by the fifth line, and everybody's like, Gumi, why don't you have anything? I'm like, 'cause you all take it!
That's one of the better things about modded. I guess everyone shares, but there's some weird stuff for modded. Like if you're playing modded, everyone always puts the map money thing on, but you have got to ban the invuln drone if you're doing that because it breaks the game and lags it out to all hell. It's happened
By
both
the way,
times
your
we played.
mic's cutting out
Oh,
a little bit. Your mic's cutting out a little bit.
okay, that's
I figured I'd let you know because I like it when people tell me if I'm having technical difficulties.
It's probably because I've got my mic in a little bit of a silly place, so I can actually see my second monitor.
Oh, that's smart.
Because like normally my mic is a mic which is designed to go on top of the. Oh, I have ads in 40 seconds. It's designed to go on top of the laptop I use. Screen, but then I can't see my entire other monitor, so I put it sort of on the side of the thing, and I so it's not a great spot. Discord knows, like the Discord defaults tend to be really good actually, and hopefully it's fine on stream because you know you're hearing me through Discord and stream's hearing me through the filters that are provided by OBS. But yeah, no, I'd say this in a way like a good friend's the friend who, you know, won't hesitate to tell you smell, right? Because you need to know it, but no one wants to say it because it's kind of mean, partially. But you need to know, so it's better to tell you than avoid the situation. At least with, like OBS, they have like a good filter remover bob that makes stuff better. But yeah, mic is like one of those things you kind of really want a decent bit of kit. I don't know what my mic is. I got it through DSA. Thank you, DSA, for giving me something useful. Oh, yeah. I need
DSA?
Disabled student allowance.
Oh.
It's a thing you can apply for over here. I'm gonna be honest. It's my opinion of it's highly mixed because it's given me some amount of free stuff. It involves a bunch of effort, and it really sucked to get it because it's administrative stuff. However, a lot of the stuff isn't like they can't pay for some of the stuff I would actually find really useful, but it can pay for some stuff which are almost useless. Oh yeah, that wasn't picking up completely. I'm gonna need to think about that in Discord. I'm gonna have to manually set noise levels instead of just using the auto because apparently, because it's being bad.
That used to happen to me.
It normally doesn't. I'm gonna hope it's this mic position. Actually, no. It's probably because I'm quite a bit further away for no apparent reason. I'm gonna blame that.
Hello?
Hello. Hello, hello.
Spend every moment
Hello?
growing into who you truly are.
Sorry, somebody was poking their head in my door.
Oh yeah, so someone hit the GG
What other
easy.
one?
So I have to, as someone who's lost, hit easy, right? Because it's so much funnier. I love saying easy when the enemy team be toxic and how they've won. It just makes me so happy.
Yeah, definitely. My uncle was coming and he's like, you want to come smoke a joint with me? And I'm like, I'm streaming right now, but in a bit. Absolutely. I think I might play one or two more games.
Yeah, that works with me. Actually, I'm gonna go to
Yeah,
sleep on
because
that.
it's probably getting late for you too.
It's like 9:30, so it's not too late. But you know what? I could go to bed on time for once, or I could do something. I don't know what I'll do. But you've been going for quite a long time now, haven't you? Yeah.
I've been going for
you've been going for
5?
you've been going for over 5 hours, so completely.
Which is a really long stream for Gumi.
Yeah, I mean,
Which is good. It makes up for the days I don't stream.
you know, I didn't think of it like that, but you know, streaming's
In my brain.
enjoyable. Yeah, I know.
Streaming is enjoyable. It's just the sitting up part is hard for me some days.
Yeah.
Okay, last game.
Sure.
Unless it's really short.
I would laugh so hard if we just got absolutely stunned.
Unless it's really short, win or lose, and then we'll do another one. Will, you both got this? Thank you!
I hope you're correct. I actually don't really care if I win or lose in this game. It's just
I really don't care either. So many of our like mutuals are like so competitive about the games, but
Yeah.
I sit there and I play League of Legends like it's Power Wash Simulator. I just don't give a shit. I just really don't give a shit. I'm having fun, which is so contrast to the community of these games. Is like
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care.
which is the best way of doing it. Because yeah, people get like very
To my shield.
whatchamacallit.
Upset.
Yeah, people get very upsetty spaghetti when playing this game, and like you get probably like rah, 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 and I'm just fair like wee beep boop playing Zen. Because he's funny orb man. He does the funny orb things,
I'm playing funny mech bunny girl. I'm having a good time.
and I'm like, you know what?
You know?
I mean, my typical line is please start screaming if you need healing, because otherwise I won't realize.
I don't care. If you start screaming at me for healing, I'm less
No,
likely to
as in
heal
like
you.
screaming as in you're dying. It's like I'm dying type thing.
Oh yeah,
Because they're just silently locked in sweating. Like they don't say they need heals. I don't care if it's like the in-game voice
And
line or
then they're
whatever.
like,
Give me some
"Somebody
indication.
healed us," and I'm like, you didn't say shit.
Yeah, communicate, please.
Which, God, I wish people would communicate.
I mean, all aspects of life, but also, how am I
All
supposed to?
aspects of
How am I
life.
supposed to know if I need to heal you if you don't tell me
How
you
am
need
I
healing?
supposed to know if you're upset with me, if you vaguely imply it, and I just always think everyone's mad at me anyway, so it's like, you know.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you. Don't
Just
worry.
tell me. Oh, I know you're not mad at me.
I
This
know.
is different.
I'm just saying.
Because you understand.
I'm fulfilling the bet.
No, there are a few people that I can go, this person's not mad at me because they'll tell me if they are. But other people, I'm like, I have no idea if you're mad at me.
And also, like, stuff, you know, as much as I'm much more extroverted and talkative online, or with people I'm comfortable with, obviously, what's it called? It's also a lot easier to read people in person,
Yeah.
because you have all of the body language stuff to go off. It's exclusively tone and context you have online.
Techniques grow more optimized.
Yeah. Like, you're a VTuber and I can't tell your body language because you're a VTuber. Like,
Yeah.
This foolish
Like-
mission is taking time away from my experiments.
gotta tell me expressly.
Think of it as
I can't tell by the tone of your voice.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
something I have trouble with in real life.
yeah. So, like, you just get even less resources. So even, like, I think people who are more neurotypical probably would also have issues with it online, because it's just tone of voice. And some people have what we like to call blunted affect in the psychiatry business,
Which is really unhelpful.
which, especially in like vocal tone, if that's the only way you'll get it, good luck online.
Or like some people who
Some people,
like masters.
yeah,
We are free, congratulations! You can take your nap now, Piggy.
unless like your bust off is particularly close, in which you probably pay attention. I'm surprised we've been
Yep.
not ever as far, because this
Don't
map
pay-
seems incredibly unbalanced, like from a design point of view, right? Because it's just high ground choke point into another high ground choke point. This is such a terribly
we talked
designed
about
map.
this last time we played, this map is terribly one-sided, but also because two of us aren't actually paying attention.
Yeah,
We're yapping.
we're mostly yapping and hee 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 funny bullet go.
It's pretty color.
Yeah, there's so many just effects. Like this game is not great to read. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like the thing. It's just here we'll slap red outlines on everything, so you know it's the enemy team. It's like that's great. It's just all visual noise. Like yeah, I can make out silhouettes kinda, but A, there's so many characters, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just adds to the challenge, and B, it is just red outline mean bad. Red mean bad. Blue mean good.
Yep. Which is why I don't understand people who change the color. Like, I could never do that.
I kind of like. I guess if certain colors work better for you, they work better for you.
Yeah. Red and blue, red bad, green, blue good.
Because like, so, like, I imagine if you're very colorblind, you could have issues. But like, it's blue rather than green, so even like the standard red-green colorblind. That's a great question. I think I've heard the answer, and I think it might be the fruit.
What is it?
Orange or orange.
Orange or orange? Orange. I don't know.
I think it's the fruit.
Like the color.
Yeah, the color
what,
of the
like,
fruit. And I think
I think it's the. I don't know which came first.
I'm not, again, I say this with very little confidence, but I think it's the...
Yeah.
Oh, I'm assuming I'm lagged out. Oh no, that Reinhardt was just standing still.
No, he was like fucking. It was weird.
Yeah, I was lagged out. We kind of just not doing the high ground thing, but like, it's fine.
We don't need it.
Yeah, the game is so... the map is so unbalanced, that's completely fine. They still have to go through the choke, they have no access to the high ground, so... Like, sure, we're not taking it, but then like, they can't use it either, so... Who designed this? What absolute hack. I feel bad now, I do feel slightly bad. I'm sure
No, I
they're
don't.
overworked and underpaid, but...
I mean, they are a Blizzard developer.
yeah. But at the same time, they're a Blizzard developer, so like, do we feel bad?
No. Okay, I talked about this the other day about how Blizzard's developers will sell out for anything. They're fucking whores.
No. I don't actually know what my ult does. I figured I'd be extra scary. And I think I am. Okay, I'm running away now. Oh no, that was sick. About to hammer down and I went, nah.
I just made it so we can get that much closer.
Let's go. Gamer time.
Woo! Do you want to do one more? Or...
I'm happy to do one more. Hey, play for game. That's
Yeah,
probably
'cause
the
that was
right
kinda
there at
quick.
the end.
Let's go!
Yep. It's the boop 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 bitty boop.
Boop, boop, boopity, boop, boop, boop. Okay, now last game for real.
For real. Damn.
Because I want to go watch Supernatural with my family
Fair enough.
and sit outside. I need to photosynthesize a little bit.
You are become plant.
I became... yeah.
Then swarm create enter nemesis form create deadly swarm that lashes out nearby enemies, persisting longer when damaging enemies.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've watched the first season of Arcane. I know there's another one. I haven't watched it.
I watched both! I love Arcane!
The first season was really, really good. I am going to assume the second season
I'm a-
was really, really good.
I shrimped for Victor the entire time, and I hated the champion originally, and
Yeah.
now I love him. I
I'm-
love him.
I mean, I get it.
I started playing him after that. I love him. What do you mean? What do you mean? Because he's also uses the cane and has brown hair and has somewhat he not just like for me for real, but he also pretty to look at.
That's why I said I get it.
Oh, my orange flavored loaf just came in. Can I loaf? Marat? Marat? Come up here. Yeah, you can come on my lap. Good boy.
It's gotta be good, right? Because that show was so
He's
good.
licking the steak off of the steak juices off my plate.
Hungry.
No, he just knows. He knows he's allowed. I haven't watched the second season. It's good.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
There is a death deal. I mean, what?
See, I don't hear what you
He's
said,
so-
so I'm just actually gonna go move on with my life.
Good. Move on with your life. Hi, buddy. Meow. I'm trying to get him to meow.
You know, I kind of want a Ramattra skin because he's really cool. Like, I'm
He is
actually
cool.
really enjoying Ramatra as a tank.
I'm
This-
glad.
This might be my tank.
You found your tank!
Am I good at him? Definitely not, but he's just fun. He goes and then he can go big and go pew pow 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 pow, which is basically what a tank does,
I
right?
actually didn't hear either. Yeah.
With each mission, my techniques grow more optimized.
Ah.
That's good. That's good. Nobody heard me. Nobody heard me talk.
Extra tele range, primary fire, range increased by 15% with each charge level. Okay.
The tech guy is cute, the one with the hammer. Oh, Jace! Jace! I also hate Jace as a champion, but love him as a character.
Himbo!
He's dumb puppy.
I mean, Himbo,
For
but
real.
like, obviously,
Okay,
like,
Victor and
smart
Jace are Black
and-
Cat and Golden Retriever. Roll, buddy. My cat is handicapping me.
Adjusting credit placement.
He's glaring at me because I stopped petting him.
Yeah, that sounds like a car.
Because game stuff. He's purring like a car engine, but is mad when I take my hands off him, so I'm just gonna rest my controller on top of him. So that way I have two hands on him, and while I'm moving, it feels like to him that I'm petting him. I'm tricking him.
Yeah. He has been deceived. Oh wait, I'm playing a funny character in this map. I did not know I could get this high.
Oh, Farah?
That is a statement. Yeah. Owie, owie, owie.
I didn't know I could get this high. I've said last time this week, it is now a controller holder. He is! Huh, Chesterfield?
And a heated one at that.
He is!
Someone needs to
A
fill
wonderful
this
addition
out.
to parties and funerals of the police division. Good look at my. It's the song that's playing in my ears.
Oh, I keep.
Pulling out of his fire, like pull out of your top. I'm a real bitch, yeah, Harry Potter. It's called Stripper Magician.
Ah.
I made. Okay, so during Funky's subathon, I introduced him to the song because he needed a song to dance to, so I had him dance to this song. It's fucked up.
We're outnumbered. Careful.
Prize your last day at school. Congratulations.
Ah. Freedom from school. Don't worry, it only gets worse.
Not if you don't go to college.
Well then, I guess the workplace stuff as well.
Or sorry, not if you don't go to university.
I mean, what got me there? It wasn't the nerf bears. I'm so confused. The hog? I got sniped by a roadhog? I guess. I didn't think his gunshots went that far anymore.
Start back again
Well,
July
maybe they only
31st.
go that far.
That's a really short summer. Oh wait, no, it's not, because it's just different timing. That's actually a weird summer.
Score 0-1.
Man, I can't wait to start not having holidays. I get like 2 days for Easter next year. Well, that's funny because like I live with people in the year above, and they just they've just gone for Easter for ages to them. Well,
I live with a bunch of boomers.
Well, I live with 2 people in the year above, and
1.
1 person's in my year.
2. Capture the objective.
It's pretty brilliant because oh wait, what? Laser lady again.
I love Symmetra now. I had a good time with her.
I just don't know what I'm doing, which doesn't help.
No.
Also, like, that could be funny. Sure, why not?
My sentry was destroyed.
Flanking with a teleporter, the teleporter. I got an assist. What? Where's enemy gamer? Gamer beam. Gamer beam sounds like a hate crime. I would not trust someone to gamer beam someone and then not be incredibly horrid.
Yeah.
That being said, I am like fighting these people, so I suppose that's the point.
This is the best I've done ever on Mercy.
I like Mercy because I was a Team
I
Fortress
don't
gamer.
enjoy her normally.
I mean, she is
Well,
a very
yeah,
passive character, like
who do
the
you
passive
think I
character.
played in Team Fortress?
Hmm?
Who do you think I played in Team Fortress?
Not medic.
Eva? I played a little bit of medic, but
Demo
not a
man?
lot. Nah.
Right.
Think vibes.
Scoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some scoot and some snip.
I mean, I can't name my life generally in video games, so I played two classes mostly. Medic, who I played most of the time because I'm the one person on the planet who switches to medic when we don't have one. And my main, my beloved Uncle Dane the NG main. Yeah, Uncle Dane. Who for some reason has a bunch of mixtapes. But like they're a bit
Yeah.
rather than terrible YouTuber music. And it's wonderful. Owie, owie, I died. I'm not actually doing that remotely badly this game.
I'm doing pretty bad too.
What? We. I be the man from Japan with a bow. Hanzo.
Shit. I like this song.
I wonder which countries have like the most representation in this game. Like, Japan's got quite a lot, like its population considered, right?
Yeah.
It's got 3 characters. And what's weirder is this, for like such an important part, not that like anyone cares about Overwatch lore anymore, definitely not Blizzard at least.
It's okay, League doesn't care about League or has only just now started caring about League lore.
Yeah, because Arcane.
Because
Go.
of Arcane and their success with the shows.
There's 3 Omnics. Wait, no, 4 Omnics. Wait. There's Zen,
Ramatra,
Ramatra, Bastion, and Orisa.
And Echo.
Yeah.
And Echo.
Oh, Echo. Yeah, Echo's the
So
character I
5.
forget about. There's 5, so I guess that's a decent number. I still feel like there should be more. Yay! Say his name and show up here, Zen, let's go. I don't think I'll get to, like, the problem with Zen is what maneuverability, right?
Oop, weather location widespread alert. Uh-oh.
Like, and Amber Alert? Or-
No, like weather notification, like,
Widespread alert. What it says, which concerns me. Stay safe. I mean, you are in a bus.
widespread alert? Oh.
Yeah. The question is,
That was really out of pocket of me, I'm sorry.
it's okay if you usually get it wrong.
What, they get the alert that someone's legs are widespread wrong? Aw.
That's a fun little intro.
Yeah.
Who's doing? What are they complaining about? Okay, yeah, they're just being dicks.
Widespread thunderstorm alert, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the games.
No worries.
I'm gonna raid into someone. I don't know who I'm gonna raid. I think I'm gonna raid into the repo. Collab.
That could be funny.
Mm. Do you want to raid together?
We could do a
Double raid?
We could do a double. Who's in the repo?
I think Missy, Dex, Nomi.
You, Cause like who's in like chat, right? Let's take a look.
I don't know if they're.
Okay, no, I think there was a
Shared
repo earlier. Now there's another repo going on. There's two repos.
Yeah.
The previous one's ended though, so streaming together. Who? Oh yeah, because they've been going for a bit actually.
I
So
don't think they're not streaming together, but
uh,
I think I'll probably raid into Nomi.
who is on?
Well,
Okay.
See
Yeah.
you later, Piggy. It was really nice to meet
Yep.
you.
Thanks for hanging out, Piggy. I'd love to see you again. Yeah. Who is it? Missy, Nomi, Dex. People I don't. So you know what? Yeah, you go Nomi. I'll go Missy. I don't think Dex is streaming because I'm following Dex and Dex is not streaming. So yeah, let's do that.
Oh shit.
Hmm?
Why is it doing that?
I know.
For some reason it tried to log me out of. I might have to do this on my phone. Oops.
But you know, I shall do the fancy. I have multiple screens. Look how cool this transition is. Bam. It is a little Gumi. I just really like the thingamajig I bought. My assets I bought. With a pond and the transitions and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go.
Now I'm going to close down you. Exit the desktop because you aren't needed at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do a silly double raid.
Woo!
Or
Yep.
raiding
Alright.
two people that are doing a thing together.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to raid the same person? Or do we want to raid two different people who are doing the thing?
I think it might be a good idea to do two different
Sure.
people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go.
Okay.
Actually, do you want to swap that around? Because I think I raided Missy like yesterday.
Sure. I can swap it around.
Yeah. So I'll go to. Maybe you go Missy, and let me know when you're ready to do it, because I will hit the city start raid button then. So it's coordinated. Ah.
Okay. I'm ready now.
Okay.
Or almost ready. Yeah. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
1.
Button.
And then I hit the stop streaming button because I'm notorious for forgetting to hit the stop streaming button.
Yeah, it's why I have to close out everything else first before I do the thing. Okay.